Right, spoon, egg.
No chance.
Hello, stranger. Oh my God.
Could you pass off this man as your best friend?
You should break early.
Do you want to drive?
No, I don't want to
Well,
drive.
don't tell me how to drive.
Introduce him to your friends and family.
This is Daniel.
My love is like a Spider-Man's web. I want to tie you up.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing with this sign?
My legs are aching. Beep beep. While the picture's all square.
How would you handle My New Best Friend, tonight at 11:10 on 4.
Come back. Morning, boys and girls. It's Friday the 15th of August. Welcome to Rise. Kate Lawler.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Iain Lee. You've been bunking off the last 2 days. Where have you been?
So, my now appointment just took longer than expected, and the hair went wrong, so they had to redo
Hey,
it.
have you got any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to Ibiza.
Ooh.
Where are you going?
I'm going today. As soon as I leave Rice Towers, my 2-week mission to get Kiss on the show in September begins. I'm flying direct to Detroit because they sang a song about it once, so that's where I'm going to start.
Are you?
Fingers crossed, September, we will have Kiss here. Hey, the weekend, Chelsea, the Blues, come on the Blues. I believe they're playing the Reds, the Liverpools.
You're so not going to beat them.
Oh, shut up, the Chelsea boys, they're £70 million. Have you seen that poster for the new R. Kelly single, Snake?
No.
It's just him sitting with a massive sitar. A little bit suggestive. He's implying something there. Anyway, listen, I hope you choose the time, because today we have got an amazing show that's going to knock your socks off.
Yes.
With us this morning, we've got the unlucky losers from the Pop Idols. We have Morwenna Marshall and Marie-Louise Jeffries. They're here and they'll be singing and performing for you live later on in the show.
They will indeed. Dougie's here as well, my hero. He'll be talking to the 21-year-old Billy Crawford. They're there in the green room.
I've got to thank Dougie for the last couple of days. Excellent work, sir.
Yeah, good work.
Plus, we're meeting the Second Fame Academy hopeful to face the axe. We've got Nick Hall with us as well.
Oh, Nick, bless you. And keeping us informed on all the latest Pop Idol and Fame Academy gossip, we've got our TV reality monitor, Kitty. There she is. What's she doing?
Oh, look, she's dancing around like a mad fool, playing with her wigs
Oh,
and
Miss
what have you.
Kitty.
If that wasn't enough, LA correspondent Mindy Burbano is back. We'll be talking to her live link up with Los Angeles in the US of A.
And Life Laundry's Donna Water will be casting her critical eye on the studio, telling us what to keep and what's got to go.
I was talking about, there's a big power cut in America. Maybe we can't talk to Mindy. We'll have to see what's happening. Listen, all of that is coming up, plus your chance to win a trip to New York simply by sending us a text. But now it's 7 o'clock. Let's go over to the weekend dose of Zora.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleman. It is Friday, 15th of August. Now here are the top stories this hour. First, America in darkness after a multi-state power cut. This was the scene in New York City when it first hit just before the evening rush hour. Thousands of commuters rushed to the streets. Many were stranded in the subways. It saw the shutdown began after lightning struck a power station. Well, this is the situation in New York now. It's 2 a.m. there at the moment. States of emergency have been declared across the Northeast, America and parts of Canada as tens of millions of people are still without power. The blackouts affected many major airports, leaving thousands stranded. But things are now slowly returning to normal.
One thing I think I can say for certain is that this was not a terrorist act. I've heard reports about a lightning strike in Niagara Falls, New York, and federal officials, of course, are investigating the veracity of that.
Other news, and one of the world's most wanted men have been captured in Thailand. The Indonesian cleric known as Hambali is accused of masterminding the Bali bombings and also of having high-level contacts with Al-Qaeda. To France and news there, heat wave has killed up to 3,000 people. Sweltering temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius have crippled hospitals across the country. Doctors saying the government should have done more. Sport, and England's cricketers have returned to form in their third test against South Africa. They made an impressive 296 for 3, inspired by centuries from Mark Butcher and former skipper Nasser Hussain, who remains unbeaten at 108 not out. Now today's weather, a warm and sunny day to start the weekend. Light cloud expected over Western Ireland and the Highlands, and thundery showers over the southwest. Temperature-wise, it's going to be slightly cooler today, with London reaching 25 and parts of Scotland 15. Well, that's the latest from me. I'll be back with a full update at 7:25. Now back to Katie and Ian.
Too lazy to turn them.
No, I gotta say, Zora, weapons of mass destruction indeed. Good girl. Good girl.
See this bangle right here? I've had to put that on my script because Ian drew something very naughty.
Okay, there's no need to tell the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at home what we get up to here at Rice Towers, do we?
Yes, there is, because you're a naughty boy. Got some Japanese people or Chinese people in the studio today. Hello.
Hi.
Are you Japanese or Chinese?
I'm Chinese. We are Japanese.
I'm
Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Suleman.
Mushi mushi.
Mushy, mushy.
Ichini-san.
Shigo.
I know just a tiny little bit of Japanese, but that's all I know. Anyway, now it's time for the all-important entertainment report. Just embarrassed myself just a little bit there. Just a little bit.
Embarrassed me a little bit.
Today includes news of Sadie and Jude's split. It's now becoming a divorce. Aren't you glad to have me back?
It's dragged on, but Sadie Frost has finally filed for divorce from hubby Jude Law. The pair have been married for 5 years, but have been in an on-off situation for well over a year. A statement released on her behalf yesterday cited Law's unreasonable behaviour. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Hello, we're Kosheen.
Kosheen were promoting the release of their second album, Cockapelli, at HMV in London yesterday. And after Sian got over a hay fever, she told us what to expect from their next single.
It's got a kind of a real deep groove to it, which I think people will relate to and they'll enjoy it.
Sian's sexy vocals delighted their hardcore fans, as she seems to enjoy playing new material to them.
Even though we still love playing the old stuff, it did get to a stage when, after about 6 months on the road, that you kind of you're going through the motions, and to throw a couple of new tunes into the set really freshens up the whole of the set.
The single is set for release at the end of September. Aerosmith, Rock and Kiss are simply the most awesome band in the world. So put the two together and you've surely got one of the best tours to hit the US. They kicked off in Virginia earlier in the week and proved that even though their combined age is 509, they still jam hard.
Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Freddy vs. Jason hits our screens today, and it's Nightmare on Elm Street meets Friday the 13th. Tough guy Freddy Krueger, played by Robert Englund, comes face to face with the fearsome Jason Voorhees, and as the blood and guts flow, they remind the hapless residents that the dark side continues.
The degree of difficulty was the contrivance of how to bring these two characters together, because Jason was sort of this punk, nihilistic, killing machine, whereas Freddy was kind of this clever, imaginative pop monster. He runs into Jason in hell, I guess, so to speak, or purgatory, or wherever the two of them are hanging out, some Schwab's drugstore for all of the monsters. And he says, hey, you want some teenage meat? Here's an address. Go to Elm Street.
Not strong enough yet. I will be soon enough. Until then, I'll let Jason have some fun.
I will do my best to get Kiss in the studio in September. I can't look to the left of me. Listen, coming out a little bit later on the show, we'll be meeting the woman who's responsible for these two. I don't mean she mothered them. I mean, she made the clothes that they're wearing now. And I looked at the wrong moment and saw a little bit too much of the gentleman there, let's just say. A little bit too much.
We'll be asking her what's inspired her to make such creations. And
Carry it back, sir. No, thank you.
We'll be reading the best stories from the newspapers in case you can't be bothered. We'll see you in 2.
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
How comfortable are you?
Oh, -10. +10.
Oh, -6. +22.
Ouch, -50.
During your period, comfort is even more important. That's why Always have introduced a completely new cotton-like top sheet. So now you can have an even more comfortable feeling of protection with new Always Ultra.
On your next holiday to Florida, do something really wild. Come to Tampa Bay and visit Busch Gardens, home to wild animals and wilder rides. For holidays and tickets to Busch Gardens, call Virgin Holidays at 0871 222 0000. It's the perfect addition to your Florida holiday.
Hello, stranger. Oh my God.
Could you pass off this man as your best friend?
You should break early. Do you want to drive?
No, I don't want to
Well,
drive.
don't tell me how to drive.
Introduce him to your friends and family.
What the hell are you doing at this time?
My legs are aching. Beep, beep.
How would you handle My New Best Friend, tonight at 11:10 on 4.
I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Oh, classics.
The
Oh, I
H1,
love them.
always a classic.
Oh, yeah, always
Got
a
the
classic.
song stuck in our head from
In
this
our
morning.
heads this
Welcome back to
morning.
Rise. It's Friday, it's the weekend. Lawler.
Lee. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, still to come, we'll be meeting Marie-Louise Jeffries and Morena Marshall, the people pop idol foolishly left
Yeah, they'll be
behind.
performing exclusively here. And Dougie is here to talk music and movies with Billy Crawford. But before that, I think we should have a little look at today's papers.
Missed doing this, you know.
Oh, do you know what? We've missed having you, Kate. And we've missed you being here. Let's have a look at the Daily Telegraph, the front pages. Blair's role in grilling of Dr. Kelly. Number 10 is getting more and more linked with this inquiry that's taking place here. It's getting a little bit worrying. And there's a shot, New York power cuts, or power cuts bring chaos to US cities.
And Harry there got his A-level results.
Oh, yeah, Harry got his A-level results. Well done, Harry. Hope for everyone. You got a B and a D. A B in art and a D in something clever. The Daily Mirror. It was A-level results yesterday. I do hope you did well.
This guy, I know Fraser, 4 A's. How brainy.
What a bumlick. The Daily Mirror. The Big Zapple. New York, Canada in giant power cut, and apparently there's a giant Frank Zappa wandering around. That's what that's about. The Sun. Butcher is back. Scandal surgeon gets job in maternity unit, and you can have a pop at Simon Cowell.
Go on, ring him
We've got
up.
some people who want to have a pop at Cowell later
I
on.
might ring him up as well.
Sadie, I want my divorce, according to the Daily Star. Jude Law, Sadie Frost. Jordan and Jodie are having another fight again. There's a big ice cream, and there's a sexy girl from Emmerdale there in underwear. So good luck to you, my lady. Good luck indeed. What's inside the papers?
Well, we're talking about Pop Idol today, so why not bring someone that's to do with Pop Idol into the papers? We've got something just there.
A bit of coffee.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so tired today. I've had 2 double espressos. That can't be good for you. So I'm a bit.
Don't worry, you're off to Detroit, man. Just look
Detroit
forward
to
to
get
it.
kissed.
So Simon Fuller, the music guy behind...
Sir Simon of Fulleridge.
Fulleridge, behind Pop Idol, is worth £220 million, according to a new survey.
Where's the just that? He discovered the Spice Girls. He should be worth minus. Do you know what I mean? They should take money away from
Hey,
him.
the Spice Girls were great in their day.
Yeah.
Even you said the other day when that video was on, I don't know, they was all in a desert and Posh was in a black PVC.
I must admit, yeah.
And you were saying they all look slightly council estate, which means that you could probably, you think that you might be able to pull
The
them.
attraction of the Spice Girls was they were all slightly rough, slightly council, so you'd think that you could cop off with them at any point if you wanted to. That was their attraction.
Yeah.
Unlike the beautiful Atomic Kitten.
We're going way off the story.
We certainly are. Let's
Anyway,
come back. Let's
Simon
reel it in.
Fuller is worth £220 million. The rich list has been published again, and he is at the top of it. Well, actually, no, he's number 4. 220 million. Simon Cowell is worth 30 million. He's the top 10. He's number 1 in the top 10 personalities with production
Graham
companies.
Norton is worth £5 million. I could do his job. It's easy. Oh, I've got a big marrow at my bum. Oh, put your hands up. It's easy. I could do that. £5 million.
Oh, I bet you could as well. And you
I'm
could
surprised
probably...
that Brian from Westlife isn't on this list because he has been piling on the pounds recently, hasn't he? I'm implying he's a bit tubby. OK, what else have we been finding in the papers? Oh, this lie detector is amazing.
OK, I've lied, have you?
Lied?
In the past.
No, never.
I've told a few porcupines in my time, but almost half
What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Did
you tell a man that you loved him?
When I came in to work the other morning and our boss came up to me and said, "Where have you been?" And I was late, and I said, "I'm not hungover, really, I'm not."
Yes.
That was a big lie.
Yes.
I was very hungover.
And when you said you were poorly for the
But
last
it doesn't
2
matter,
days.
'cause
Anyway.
he's leaving today. Anyway, almost half the population has thought about making a fraudulent insurance claim.
Oh, now that's illegal.
That I've never done that.
That pushes everyone's premium up.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I've never done that.
No, that's bad. But this new company is planning to do a lie detector test over the phone. So when you phone up and you make your claim on insurance, they can tell if you're lying or not, supposedly. I personally don't
I'm
think
not
he's
totally
gonna
sure.
lie.
Surely a better test is you meet them eye to eye, and when they say, "Oh yeah, I had a really bad car crash, it's going to cost 15 grand," you go, "Yeah, chinny recon." And if they start blushing, yeah, yeah, Jimmy Hill. If they start blushing, you're lying. It's as simple as that.
But this, do you know how much it costs?
Chini Recon. Oh, Kate. Jimmy Hill. Chini Recon.
See, I'm telling the truth because I'm not blushing.
Yeah, good work.
It costs the motor and household insurance claims more than £20 million a week. So many people in Britain are doing it. I just don't think that a lie detector test over the phone will make them...
But the thing is, though, we do live in a society where lying is pretty much commonplace. We should never lie, especially to the police and girlfriends. Never tell lies. Never tell lies. Robbers, old robbers who are nearly 100. Can you give me anything that's close to that?
Wrinkly robber Red Roundtree, as the son put in the first 4 words, poses for a police mugshot at the age of 91. He's possibly the world's oldest...
Edward, I'll get you, Edward! That's my steptoe impression. Look at him.
Look how old he is. His mouth is just penciled in. He's so
it's
old.
Just a line.
He shuffled into a Texas bank. He didn't run in. He shuffled because he's 91. And amazed staff with an envelope written. He handed over this envelope and it just said robbery on it. And so the clerk gave him £1,200.
And the thing is, the reason they knew he was so old is he didn't have a stocking over his head. He had a colostomy bag. So that's a used one. Oh dear, unpleasant. Now listen, it's time to have a chat with someone who's actually been in the papers recently.
Yeah.
Quite an unusual reason. Yes, exactly. She knits clothes out of plastic bags. It's Brenda Openshaw. Brenda, hello. We've got her husband Ken as well. Hello, sir.
Hello, Ken.
Brenda, come and join us here.
She doesn't knit. It's
crochet.
It's crochet.
I've been told off for saying knitting. Crochet. If I say knitting again, you hit me very hard around
Brenda,
the head.
how on earth did you come up with this amazing creation?
It's just one day I was a bit bored, probably, outside my camper van in Spain, and I saw a lady with a bag and asked what it was, and she said it was made out of carrier bags. So I just took it further and had a go.
Now listen, this was in the Sun yesterday. I think we've got shots of the picture from the newspaper. Since being in the Sun, has the phone been ringing off the hook with people asking you to make clothes and bags?
No, I haven't got into the fashion yet.
Right,
but,
OK.
I have had a lot of phone calls for talks and things.
OK.
So what kind of stuff have you made? You bought some...
Talk us through some of
Yeah,
this.
that's just a little purse that...
oh, that's pretty.
I made. You can put anything, you know, whatever you...
Put my money in my pocket.
Now, what are these?
No, that was made for me because it's quite big.
Oh, is it a hat?
Yes, it could be.
I've got my voice to put a bra on my head. Weird science.
I made these for you. These are Y fronts for you.
Oh, my word. Surely these...
Oh, Iain!
These would, as I said, these would chaff a bit, surely, wouldn't they? These are a little bit of rubbish.
No, I've put a bit of lining in for you.
Like
You'll be
these...
all
Oh, yeah,
I'm
excellent.
copying these.
I do like this. I do like this. Look at this
This is your
fantastic
noddy hat, yes.
There we go.
So,
Wait, I don't know what you're laughing for. This looks cool, ladies. This will be me. Daddy cool, daddy cool. Now listen, are you thinking of expanding your range? Are you going to move into any areas that you've not covered yet?
Well, I do anything anybody mentions. I just get their crocheting hook and have a go.
Really? Oh, very nice.
Do you know what amazing?
Now listen, of course, the real reason we got you here, it's lovely to have you, Brenda. It's very nice to meet you and your husband, Ken, of course. But the real reason we got you here is so we can get a model out with her norks. So please welcome Lucy, who's wearing your bikini. Let's have a look. Lucy, good morning. Hello. She does
Hello,
look lovely.
Lucy. Amazing. And she's got the hat on.
Looking very stylish.
And modelling a lovely bag.
Now, Lucy, what is it like to wear? Is it comfortable?
It's not too bad. A little bit scratchy on the...
A little bit
the old
scratchy.
edges, but
I won't ask what edges. You don't really need to know that information. Now, Brenda, do you have one like that you take on holiday?
No, I think this would be more my size.
Oh, I don't know. The older lady, eh?
You look good for your age.
Now, listen, of course, this item isn't just for us to ogle a bird with their norks out. We've also got a fella with his baggage. Only just... I'm in terrible trouble here. I'll stop that sentence. Brace yourselves, from the Adonis Cabaret Club, modelling a thong made of plastic bags. Please welcome Tristan Tristar. Hello, sir. Oh, dear. You don't want to stand... You don't want to look down from there because you can see inside.
Wow.
There's a sock in there as well, Kate, so please.
Oh, how does it feel? Is it keeping everything in place?
Yeah, I don't know who she moulded it on, but it must be hung like a baboon. It's like a TARDIS in this thing.
Not so sure about the arm gesture there, Tristan. Did you take this young gentleman home last night to measure him up? Did you?
Well, we've had a struggle this morning.
Oh, hey! But he managed to push you off, did he?
Yes.
He managed, get away from me, Brenda. I'm not interested. Now, listen, would you be interested, Tristan, in wearing that on the beach, do you think?
I don't know, what happens if it gets warm? Do I vacuum pack my vegetables, you know?
I suppose that's the thing. Does it get a bit sweaty in there?
I don't know. I haven't been in it.
I'm not talking about Tristan. I'm talking about his thong there.
So if people are thinking of knitting themselves a bag for the beach, any special tips?
Well,
waterproof, the stuff.
Oh yes, because it's got holes, so you just peg it on a line and the wind blows through.
Ken, got to ask, do you have any plastic underpants at home? Don't think so, but maybe. OK, listen, Brenda, thank you very much for coming. It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you
Absolutely
very
brilliant
much.
closing. Thank you, you two, as well, for getting your kit off.
Yeah.
After the break, Dougie will be catching up with singer Billy Crawford. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
You can count on it. Women living in close quarters will be visited by their monthly friend at nearly the same time. Happily, there are new Kotex Ultra Thins, the only ones with a high absorb cushion that shapes to you. Brilliant protection. So you're free to go. Shopping, dancing, or chilling in front of the telly. Kotex fits, period.
The devil makes work for idle thumbs. Keep yours busy. Text another Virgin Mobile for 3B.
Oh, what's this? New heat? Oh, you're going to want to see these pictures. Oh, Pam, look! It's the best and worst celeb bums and tans. You want to see that? Look. Oh, late for a meeting.
Hi, Muscle Boys.
Are you Kel Ferguson?
Yes.
And I'm your man.
No, it's there, but whose birthday? Is anyone's birthday? Is it? No. Oh, get off!
Get the gossip. Get heat first.
At Lord's, England was smashed. Broke his bat. The bowlers destroyed by a reborn South Africa. Can England's new captain rebuild the spirit and end the party for South Africa's own inspirational leader? We're one down. England v South Africa. Today, live at 10:30 on 4.
Oh, what a gorgeous day. We're back to the beautiful sunshine. It's 7:18, it's Rise, it's Friday, the 15th of August, nearly the weekend. I'm Ian, hello.
And I'm Kate. We're here with you every day on Rise from 7 till 9 o'clock.
Now, in a moment, Dougie's going to be talking to the pop sensation that is Billy Crawford, a very nice young man. But meanwhile, here's what else we've got coming up on the show today.
Coming up on today's Rise, Kate will find out what happened to the flute when she meets the happy couple from American Wedding. Life laundry guru Donna Walsh will be telling us what chins to chuck out, and we'll be getting the LA lowdown from our red-hot stateside correspondent, Mindy Burbano.
Yeah, morning viewers, I'm Dougie, hope you're well today, and joining me now is a man who sings, he acts. There was a bit sort of a chat that you might have let one off just then, but
No,
it wasn't,
I
wasn't
swear
one of the crew.
There wasn't me.
And Shaggy, welcome to the show.
Pleasure, thank you. I appreciate it, thank you very much.
Oh, there he goes. I really like your reggae hip-hop crossover material.
Thank you.
Of course.
We're fine.
I was speaking to Billy just beforehand, and we both found out that we're big fans of the badunkadunk.
Badunkadunk.
Which is a New York slang for something that probably can't go into just now,
Yeah.
but good to have a bit of badunkadunk chat
How you doing?
in the show. So, mate, how's the early start treating you today?
It's all right, man. I'm having fun. I had a coffee at about 6 sugars. That's why I'm speaking really fast.
yeah, good. It's terrible sitting next to a guy like this because you feel so damn ugly beside him. Look at that. He's got the perfect skin. He's got the big fancy headgear on. And glasses, indoor sunglasses, there we go. Now, we've got some of the guys from Fame Academy and Pop Idol on this morning. Have you had a chance to see any of those shows?
Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah.
What do you make of the whole kind of reality TV phenomena?
I'm not really, I guess, a big fan of it. I mean, I respect them for what they do, but I just like longevity in careers. You know, Stevie Wonder, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, who's worked since they were young until now they're still known, you know, so that's kind of what I'm a fan of.
Yeah. So let's just say you never went on a reality show to get where you are now? No. It's good to have you on the couch anyway.
Thank you.
Very good to have you. Oh, it's like anything.
Thank you, I appreciate it. That's horrible.
From Shaggy,
shoot me now.
From Shaggy to Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins there. And now, last time we saw you, you were on, and we chatted. It was nice to see you again. You didn't expect that. That was the single you were promoting then. The brand new single's called Tracking.
Tracking.
Without the G at the end. Tracking. Out on Monday. Shall we have a quick look?
Yeah, sure. Check it out.
Here's a new one.
You're keeping up with me. You'll be tracking. Listen, baby. Keep on tracking me. Every fast way you do to me. Oh, yeah. Keep on tracking me. Can't stand still, got a booty up. Keep on tracking me. Every fast way you do to me. Keep on tracking me. Gotta keep up, join this party.
Oh, now there's a man in action there. Nice summary feel, good dancing, and a lot of good shots of the badunkadunk.
Badunkadunk, there you go. New term, everybody, badunkadunk.
Yeah, now, what does tracking mean? I mean,
tracking is more like keep on following me, keep on dancing with me, get on the dance floor, move your butt, keep on tracking with me.
Keep on keeping on?
Yeah.
Okay, nice one, nice one. Now, every video I've seen you in, and I've only seen 2 of them. I'm not
It's
gonna
all
say,
good.
You know, you're always kind of surrounded by, you know, the scantily clad women. Do you ever try it on with them when the camera's switched off?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Talk on.
Fails all the time. I ain't no Justin Timberlake, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, how you doing, girl? How you doing? They'd be like, hi, whatever, don't speak to me, Billy.
Yeah, are you single at the moment?
No.
No, of course not. He's got his lady in today, and...
this is my lady. Oh!
Hey! Whoa. Hey! Easy. Come on, darling.
He has no badunkadunk.
No, I thought I did have a badunkadunk. No, I don't have a badunkadunk. Lady's in today. She's from France. And I said, she's welcome to the show. Do you want a croissant?
Yeah.
As if she didn't know what a croissant was. There we go. Now, Tracking has already been released in Europe, hit #1 in Holland. It's crazy. Are you expecting the same kind of reaction over here?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I just hopefully that everybody would enjoy the music. It's kind of a summer tune, and I don't know, I'm just waiting for it to come out on the 18th.
I read a quote that you said, I don't care if I sell 3 copies, but surely that's rhubarb. You want to sell loads of copies.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as people are listening to it, it's fine. No matter if there's 3 or 3 million, 3,000, it doesn't matter. That's just numbers. It's just, you know, I appreciate the support from people.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you being here today, big guy.
It's a
We really
pleasure.
do. Now, Justin Timberlake, you're good mates with him. You often get compared to him. Who's really the better dancer, though?
I don't know. We've both got different styles. I mean, we just like, you know, getting our groove on, going out to clubs and stuff and just dancing.
Sure. Very quick one. You and Timberlake, you're sat at a bar together. You might be having a latte if it's later on, a martini, say at night time. The girls come up. Who do they normally go for?
Having a latte. I love this.
It could be a mocha. Could be
No,
a mocha.
I don't know. It mostly goes to him. Maybe that's because he just sold 20 million with NSYNC, you know?
Yeah, and he's got it with Cameron Diaz now.
Yeah, I know. It makes me mad because I'm trying to get Lucy Liu, but she's not really funny.
Hey, there we go. I could get Barrymore. We could do the Three Musketeers. I've always had a wee thing for Drew Barrymore, not in the ET days though. Now, most pop stars, you know, they want the fast cars, the loose women. Loose women. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. It's on ITV daytime. Very good. A lot of women chatting.
I'll be on there actually.
I'll
be on Loose Women.
Oh mate, you've done the whole thing. Now all you need is Parkinson. You've got the hat check. Now you once said your career goal was to buy a really nice house for your parents. Not too rock and roll, but have you done that yet?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh,
I gave
nice
it to my mom and dad.
Because the thing is, you know, you need a good fan base, but sometimes parents are the greatest fan base.
Parents are my supporters since I was born. Until now.
Which is a bonus. Now, what are you doing for the rest of the day? You're going up to Edinburgh?
I'm going to Edinburgh. I got a show today, and I'm doing a lot of stuff, actually, promoting for the new single coming out August 18th.
Right, mate. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure as always to see you, my friend.
Good man.
And enjoy a latte at the bar before you go. It's now time to go over to Zora for the news, weather, and whatever else grabs your attention. Yeah.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleman. It is Friday, 15th of August. Now here's the latest. First, crisis stateside after a mass blackout hits a number of states. It looked like a scene from 9/11 in New York City when it first hit just before the evening rush hour. Thousands of commuters rushed into the streets. Many had been stranded in the subways. It's thought the multi-state crisis began after lightning struck a power station. It spread over more than 9,000 square miles in just 9 seconds. So what are the other areas affected? Well, it's thought it started at that power plant in Niagara in New York State. From there, it spread across Manhattan and New York City. Outages were also reported in Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit, and Michigan. And power went out in the Canadian cities of Toronto and Ottawa as well. Reports also coming in now of looting in Ottawa. And without power, there's no CCTV or alarm systems. So now millions of people are still without power across northeastern America and parts of Canada. States of emergency have been declared across the area. The blackouts have affected many major airports, leaving thousands stranded. But now slowly things are returning to normal. Well, Sky's Andrew Wilson has been following the story all night in Washington. Andrew, what's the latest?
Well, it's 2:30 in the morning here. It's deeply hot and humid, and it gives me an idea, certainly, about how the millions of people sleeping out on the streets of the main cities, Cleveland and New York, and up in Ottawa as well, and Toronto, will be feeling now. They'll be concerned about their homes, they'll be concerned about issues of air conditioning, of refrigeration, of their own electrical appliances, and of how they're going to rebuild their lives once the power is switched on again. So much so that what really matters now is how angry they are when things get back to normal in the next couple of days, and how much pressure they put on their leadership and on the President to investigate this matter and make things better again to ensure it doesn't happen anymore. Back to you, Zora.
Andrew, thank you. Now, some other news. And one of the world's most wanted men has been captured in Thailand. The Indonesian cleric known as Han Bali is suspected of masterminding the Bali bombings and also of having high-level contacts with Al-Qaeda. In France, 3,000 people have been killed in the heat waves over there. Sweltering temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius have crippled hospitals across the country. Doctors saying they're angry at the government because they didn't tackle the problems earlier. Well, if you've ever given a few cheesy chat-up lines when you've had a few, well, now you'll get them back.
Excuse me? Do you mind if I stare at you for a minute?
This is the talking poster, the latest campaign against heavy drinking. They accost people in pubs and with bad chat-up lines. They're going up in pub and bar toilets across the country.
The problem is when people get drunk, they start losing control of their judgment. They might lose their sort of sense of self-reserve. They might get angry and cause fights. And, you know, in terms of pubs and for our general enjoyment, they're often sick, they're messy, they're noisy, they're abusive, and they ruin it for everyone else.
Sport, and England's cricketers return to form on the first day of the third test against South Africa. Well, it all looked rather gloomy after they made a woeful start. Skipper Michael Vaughan was caught out, having scored just one run. Marcus Trescothick followed soon after for 24, leaving England on 29 for 2. But Mark Butcher and Nasser Hussain came to England's rescue as they put together a partnership of 189 runs. Butcher reached 106 before eventually falling to Ntini shortly after tea. It didn't bother Hussain, he marched on to his century, making 108 not out. And with new boy Ed Smith making an impressive unbeaten 40, England finished the day at 296 for 3. Manchester City made a dream start to their UEFA Cup campaign as they thrashed Welsh minnows Total Network Solutions in their first leg of their qualifier. Trevor Sinclair set them on their way with the first goal at the new Manchester Stadium. City went on to win 5-0 in their first European game for 24 years. Kevin Phillips has taken a 50% wage cut to join Southampton. Phillips joined Southampton after 12 years at Sunderland for £3.25 million, but his wages have now been reduced to a meagre 16 grand a week. Poor chap. And the second day of the US PGA Championship will go ahead despite those blackouts in America. The overnight lead is shared between world number 2 Phil Mickelson and Aussie Rod Pampling. Both scored 4 under par 66 to head the field by 2 shots. Robert Allenby produced the shot of the day. His 4-iron on the 11th hole gave the Australian the first hole in one of the championships. Well, elsewhere, Tiger Woods could only muster a 4 over par 74, whilst Colin Montgomery's quest for his first major was scuppered when he scored a disastrous 12 over par. Pick of the Brits is Ian Poulter. He sits 6 shots off the lead at 2 over. Well, that's the latest news in sport now for today's weather. Sunny for most of us, but light cloud expected over northern Scotland. Little change this afternoon, but some downpours over the southwest and light cloud in Western Ireland. Much cooler this morning with temperatures ranging between 12 and 19 degrees Celsius. Now warming up this afternoon between 15 and 25. Looking forward to the weekend. Saturday sunny for most of us, but a chance of showers across the south coast and parts of Scotland. Sunday a bright and sunny start. Later showers developing over Scotland, Northern Ireland and western parts. Well, that's it. I'll be back at 5 to 8 now. Back to Ian and Kate.
Zora, thank you very much. I certainly had my attention caught by a couple of things there. The Story about France, for one. Now it's time for Text to Win, and today we have got a fantastic prize to give away.
Really? Well, I'll read it out.
Please
Phone
do.
Booth is now out on DVD and VHS, and we're giving you the chance to win a copy of the film, plus a 7-night stay, I'll say that and spray it at the same time, in New York for you and a friend. Let's have a look at a clip from the film.
You shoot a gun here and they'll be pandemonium. All right, do you hear me? There'll be cops swarming all over this block.
You think so? Let's see. 1, 2, that won't help you. 3. Oh, Stu, look at everybody. Look at all of the people screaming, Stu.
Look at all the people there. That looks good, that film. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And if that wasn't enough, we're also giving away this wonderful TV and DVD combi to watch it on to win. All you've got to do is tell us this. What's the record number of people packed into a phone booth? Phone box, we say over here. Is it 20 or is it 25? If you think it's 20, then text A to 84188. If you think it's 25, then text B to the same number, 84188.
Don't worry if you don't have your phone handy right now, because we'll be giving you another chance to enter that competition later on in the show. We'll
See you after the break.
Pure and clear. There is a pure kind of clean that removes the build-up of grease, leaving your hair shining. Pantene Pro V Clarifying Shampoo. Its provitamin formula refreshes the scalp by gently lifting grease away, leaving nothing behind but a cleaner, healthier-looking shine. Used together with a lighter kind of conditioner, Pantene Pro V Sheer Volume conditions your hair without weighing it down. Pantene Pro V Clarifying Shampoo and Sheer Volume Conditioner. A lighter kind of shine.
Here are 2 strong housewives, Brenda and Audrey. And here are 2 tough stains, ideal for testing the amazing strength of a wet sheet of bunting. That's right, ladies, get it wet. Oh, what a stubborn little number. But Bunty's double quilting means it won't fall apart, unlike traditional towels. Audrey. Luckily, Bunty's super absorbent too. Bravo! Bunty, have you tried it wet yet?
All sale prices are now VAT-free in the MFI sale. And that's on top of up to 50% off. So, what are you waiting for?
This summer, an ancient power is about to be unleashed.
Pandora's box.
Now, our only hope is a woman.
Hello, boys.
Angelina Jolie is Lara Croft. Tomb Raider, the cradle of life.
It's amazing. It leaves skin so intensely moist, it's perfectly baby soft too. It's new Johnson's Baby Oil Gel.
When a mouth ulcer pops up, Bongella's triple action helps kill germs, reduces swelling and relieves pain. Don't put up with it, sort it with Bongella.
From dinosaurs to prehistoric cats to Jurassic fish, our world is a burial ground teeming with prehistoric monsters.
It's a cat. It's the same tooth. Oh, brilliant.
Question is, can we find them? The Big Monster Dig begins Monday at 8 on 4.
Don't fuck up any of the words. See if you can do it.
Don't give me instructions on what to do, Kate Lawler. You of all people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good girl.
Welcome back to Rise. It's Friday the 15th of August. I'm Kate. Sorry.
Yes, I'm in a minute. We'll be catching up with the latest FM Academy news with reality TV monitor Kitty. There she is. She is mental. But before the break, we asked you this question and we gave out slightly the wrong information on how to get in touch. So let me do it again. To win that whole prize, the trip to New York, the DVD, TV combi, and the film, the question is, what's the record number of people packed into a phone booth? Is it 20 or is it 25? Now, to text us, if you think it's 20, text RISE A to 84188. We missed the rise out before.
Yes.
If you think it's 25, text RISE B to the same number. So if it's 20, text RISE A to 84188. If you think it's 25, text RISE B to the same number. We'll give the winner out a little bit later on.
You did that so well. You owned that. Well done.
I owned it. I gave it to you as a gift.
Okay, you put up a good fight on Wednesday,
Yes.
singing Every Breath You Take, but it wasn't enough to keep his place in the Fame Academy. Please welcome the second reject. It's Nick.
It's
Hello, Nick.
harsh
Morning.
words there from Katie Lawler. How are you feeling this morning?
Good,
tonight?
good.
Do you feel a bit gutted to get kicked out so early?
I wanted to stay longer, but it's been a brilliant experience.
Just
so.
got the sort of taste of it, and then it's it's taken out of your
Does
hands
it
again.
bother you that I keep calling you Woody Harrison from
bothers
Happy
me
Painkillers?
immensely.
Does it?
It bothers me slightly, but bothers me slightly 'cause it's Woody Harrelson, not Harrison. So
I
that's,
said Harrison.
It's Harrelson.
Oh, is it?
There's an L in there.
Oh, I thought it was Harrison.
I know. You've got no idea who you think he looks like. Unbelievable.
Oh, he does think. So, you're not bothered. You wanted to stay longer, obviously.
I wanted to stay longer because I wanted to learn more.
Must have been a relief to get back in your own bed though after being in the
I've not been home yet.
Hey, rock and roll, sir. What have you been up to?
I've just interviews all over the place yesterday. So.
You postponed your wedding, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
To go in the academy.
I did, yeah.
What did your girlfriend say? Was she?
She was fine about it. She's been cool. So I don't think she wanted to get married when it was cold. So she's happy about next summer.
So when is the wedding? Sorry.
Next summer.
Next summer. Oh, fantastic. Well, best of luck for that. Now on Wednesday night we saw you go head to head with Simone in the all-important student vote, which ended 7-2.
Oh,
6-2.
6-2 was it? Oh, I do apologise. I do apologise. Let's have a look at that final moment.
Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Nick.
And Paris. With 7 votes to 2 remaining in the Academy tonight, it's Simone.
Takes every breath you take. Classic song, of course. Peter standing by you with the voting. I've got thumbs up for Peter. And we saw Alex in that clip as well, the lovely Alex, who should stop clowning and get a haircut, and then she'd be brilliant, I think.
Oh, her hair's cool, I think.
This needs a little bit shorter.
Now, it wasn't you and I, but were you happy with your performance?
I thought I was okay. It was okay. I don't think I sang it as well as I could have done, but there's so much going on. You just.
That's it. There's a lot to take in. You've got the cameras, you've got the performance, you've got the actual singing. The judges were a little bit fierce. I'm sorry to show you this again. Let's have a look at Parksy and Carrie in action.
You didn't sing that song the correct way. I don't think that throughout it you were ever on top of it or confident. I know that you feel my previous remarks have been a little bit negative on your confidence, but if it's not basically inside you, no matter what you hear from other people, if you haven't got it, it won't come out, and that's what's happening to you.
That is a song that's it's about like a stalker type song. It's a really sinister song. It didn't need warmth, it needed real seriousness.
Parky been a little bit fierce there. But Carrie's right, that is a sinister song, man. It's about a bloke watching someone.
Why didn't she tell you this in...
I never had a single lesson with Carrie.
Really?
Yeah, it was always with David. So.
Oh.
And Carrie never told me. We have a dress rehearsal beforehand, and she never said anything about that in the dress rehearsal. So she saw me do it once and then never told me again. So.
Parkington, do you think he's overdoing the Simon Cowell a bit? Because he's turned up the meanness quite a bit, hasn't he?
Definitely.
That's a bit unfair. He wants to go to America, obviously, make millions like Cowell did. Do you think that he's good playing that nasty role?
I don't think he does the character very well at all. It's not that. I mean, he's quite a straight bloke, but I don't think he does the character very well.
Yeah, so his hair's a bit funny as well, this series. I don't know what all
yeah,
that is.
I don't know about his hair. I'm not sure if I like that as well.
We'll see if we can get him in and give him a haircut, maybe.
Maybe he
yeah,
won't
he'd be well up for
want
that,
to.
wouldn't he?
Now, listen, Paris, the tutors saved him over you and Simone. He's really popular. He's very talented. Louis Walsh even said he's better than Craig David. What do you think?
Paris has definitely got something. I don't think he'll win it because I don't think he's going to appeal to everybody, but he's definitely got something.
Do you think his eyebrows are too big for a career in music, though? Do you know what I mean? They're very bushy.
I like his sideys. Have you seen his sideys?
The sideys,
are very cool.
They're very nice. Can't just make them out.
Well, he has got big eyebrows.
Big eyebrows, haven't they? Now, when it came down to your Simone, the students voted in her favour. Do you think she deserved to stay on the night? You can be honest. You can be honest with us.
No, I don't.
Really?
It's very different when you're in the audience. So what the public see at home is very different from what you hear when you're in the audience. So.
But do you think, honestly, that you did a better performance than she did?
I think she missed a couple of notes in her song. I don't think I did.
OK, fair enough.
Who do you think is going to win?
Pete. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Really?
It has to be Pete.
What's he like? We had him in here briefly. We didn't really get a chance to get his character. Is he bonkers?
He's nuts.
Really?
All the time. Genuinely and absolutely nuts.
My money's on Peter and Alex. I think they're going to get married as well. It's just
Kevin,
a little thing.
Kevin was here yesterday, the dance shooter, said he thought Wednesday's show was one of the driest he's seen so far. Do you agree with what he said?
I think everybody was really wound up about Wednesday. Everybody was like, we really want to enjoy this, but it's getting harder and harder in there. So.
I think people are beginning to struggle now.
Really beginning to struggle. The expectations of the judges are going up and up and
yeah,
up next week as well. So.
Crack that whip. Listen, Nick, thank you for coming in and telling us your story. I'm sorry you didn't get through, but if you've got any questions for Nick, he's sticking around for the rest of the show, so you can get in touch with the numbers that are on the screen now to find out the inside about the Fame Academy. But now, to find out what your old buddies in the Academy have been doing, sir, it's time to check in. I'm a little bit scared. It's the weekend. She's going to be feeling, a little bit horny. Let's go and see Kitty, our reality TV monitor.
Rise reality TV monitor was chosen by you from thousands of reality TV geeks. She'll be locked up at Rise Towers 24/7. Well, she'll eat, sleep and breathe all of the nation's favourite reality shows to bring you the facts in bite-sized portions every morning. Our monitor has agreed to devote her entire existence to the cause and will stop at nothing in the name of up-to-the-minute reality TV reporting.
Am I going to hit anything? Am I going to hit anything? Boom! Oh, God, I hit the camera. I was just moonwalking, sorry. But listen, this is the first time you've met Kitty. Yes. She's a bit of a man-eater, sir. We'll send you in first, because I'm a little bit worried. Away you go. Good luck.
Good luck to you. Morning.
Morning.
Nick. How are you?
Kitty, we brought Nick for you. He's a bit of a dreamboat, isn't he, huh? A bit hunky, huh?
Cheers, huh?
Bit of a dish.
Hello. You back with us? You all right? I missed you, Kitty. Oh,
I've got to say something. There's something hypnotic. You just can't take your eyes off him. So don't feel rude. Now, listen, any words for Nick after Wednesday's disappointment, love?
Well, basically, there is a lot of talented people in there, Nick, and I think you did brilliant, but you lost to the best, that's all I can say. At least you did that, didn't you?
It's got him.
Does that make you feel better? Is that any consolation there?
Of course it is.
Excellent stuff. Now, Kitty, before we get stuck in, we had a poem emailed to us, this is genuine, by a fan of yours, who's desperate for you to stay on the show permanently. Here's a quick blast. She's mental indeed, but then that's what I like. I can't help but chuckle when she takes the mic. Big gold round earrings and diamond white smile. She's sexy, she's sassy, the height of pop style. She's funny, she's perky, intelligent too. I've never seen this great a TV debut. Now, is that your dad? Is that you? What's going on there?
It's definitely not me, and it's not my dad, because they don't know how to use email.
I know, exactly. It's Craig Lyons from Worcester. Any words you want to say to Craig, who's obviously a bit of a pervert?
Where am I looking? This way, number 4. Thank you, Craig, that's brilliant. Just keep on coming, you know what I mean? Make me feel popular and wanted.
I'm not quite sure that lovely gesture there was. OK, lovely.
Oh, bless. Now, he might be out of the running, but I'm sure he's going to want to know all the latest goings-on in the academy. What have you got to tell us, Kitty?
Right, basically, Paris is still complaining about his... I know, it's getting a bit tedious now. His exercise regime. Kate's been off, so she doesn't know.
Is Paris a bit lazy?
No, he just doesn't want to. He doesn't like being told what to do. He
really
doesn't want to do a fitness class at all.
Well, so on Wednesday we've got Stephen. Paris sung Stevie Wonder's Superstition. Let's see what Carrie had to say about his performance.
You're not connecting with it, are you, somehow? But why is that?
There were just other things in my head throughout the whole past couple of days that... It really showed in the last few lines of the song, when you had a close-up of your face and you were singing the last few lines, and you could just see it in your eyes. You were just like, it was just blank.
Carrie obviously thinking he should have done better there, and he's been very cagey, isn't he? Oh, Paris. I think he knows he's messed up, though, which is the thing.
But is it difficult to focus when you know that you could be chucked out? I mean, it must be so...
That bit doesn't really make any difference. It's just the fact that you're thinking about the cameras and the staging and all, and you get very little time to learn it. So the last thing you're thinking about is the song. You're just thinking about how am I going to come across.
Kitty, it wasn't all negative, though, was it?
No, it wasn't, because Carrie and David had really good things to say about Lorna and Caroline. And also... mainly it was Peter's version of Dave Clark's Glad All Over that they were most impressed by. They seem to just love Peter. He's the...
Peter is a bit of an individual, a bit of a character. I thought he was a bit shouty, though, he's Glad All Over.
Shouty. I want to hear him sing.
They even said that, didn't they?
Yeah,
They said you've got to focus on your vocals and not just your performance.
Do you think Peter's going to be the winner, Kitty?
I think Peter's a definite favourite. It's Peter or Paris, I think. The P or the P.
Nick, what do you reckon?
Peter or Alex, I think, but Peter has to win it.
I think Peter
he's got a good
Paris.
song. He's got a good song as his next.
I don't think Peter's going to win it though, because there's a lot of people who might not like him. I think because he's a bit individual. Let's see. Let's see. We're supporting it. Listen, Nick. Thank you very much for sticking around with us. You can stay near Kitty's little dodgy little red room later and see what happens between the two of them. Coming after the break, we'll be talking to Mindy Burbano live from Los Angeles in America.
Don't go anywhere. We'll see you.
For holidays and tickets to SeaWorld, call Virgin Travel Store 08700 665555.
Now, there's a new twist to herbal essences. New fruit fusions, shampoos and conditioners. A fusion of fruit extracts so fragrant, it takes the organic experience to a whole new, more exotic place. Herbal Essences New Fruit Fusions Collection.
I think we've been eating the wrong fruit.
The experience just got fruity.
Some girls have their own smart ways in finding comfort. For a few days a month, Tampax Compact's the way to comfort. It is a smooth plastic applicator, so compared with any other Tampax, it glides better. For better comfort, Tampax Compact, made to go unnoticed. Now there's lights for the lighter days.
I'll be with you in a minute, darling!
Here, love, make it easy for yourself. I'll just get a paper. Flash starts penetrating the dirt deep down, loosening it from the surface. It's twice as easy to wipe away than with any other all-purpose cleaner.
I've got a hob back at home needs doing.
Hurry, and things go wrong. That goes for washing too. A quick wash won't always clean grass stains completely, but in a normal wash, Persil will.
Coca-Pelli is the amazing new album from Kosheen. Featuring the hit single, All in My Head. Kosheen, Coca-Pelli, out now.
At Lord's, England was smashed.
Broke his bat.
The bowlers destroyed by a reborn South Africa. Can England's new captain rebuild the spirit and end the party for South Africa's own inspirational leader? We're one down. England v South Africa. Today, live at 10:30 on 4.
Hey, oh, what have you done to me? What have you done? Sorry about that, I do apologise. Welcome back to the show. My name's Iain Lee. This is Kate Lawler. She's covered in crumbs.
Hello there, it's Friday the 15th of August. We're here till 9 o'clock today. Hello, sorry.
Still to come this morning, we'll be talking to the stars of the future, whatever Pete Waterbucket says. We've got Morwenna Marshall and Marie-Louise Jeffries here. They're from the Pop Idols. There they are, looking lovely. They'll be singing live later on. They're a little bit nervous.
No regrets.
A little bit nervous, though. We've been trying to calm their nerves. Bless
And
them.
you'll see what happened when I'm at the stars of the new American Pie movie, The Wedding. It was wicked.
OK, but now she's perkier than Carol Vorderman. She's sexier than a Pekingese. It's our tropical entertainment princess. It's Mindy Burbano. Good morning to you, Mindy. How are you? Oh.
Aloha.
Do your baby for us, please. Do your baby. Isn't that... And, very quickly, Mindy, can you do an elephant? Sorry, completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. I just wanted to see it. Now, listen, we're all hearing about this new versus craze in the world of films. There's Superman versus Batman possibly planned, and Freddy versus Jason, which I think is opening today over here. Any good?
That's right. Well, this, I haven't seen it yet, but I did talk to Lance Bass of NSYNC, who I saw at the premiere last night, and then I saw him tonight, and he said he really liked it.
Really?
He said, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting to, but he thought it was funny, it was entertaining, and they used over 300 gallons of blood, so a little bit of gore. But, it's, of course, the old hand at horror, Freddy Krueger, who, from the Nightmare on Elm Street scare fest. Apparently, he's not scaring the kids like he used to, so he teams up with the old Jason hockey mask-wearing Jason of Friday the 13th fame, and they decide to take the town with terror. Well, as it turns out, the town is just not big enough for the two horror heads, so they both kind of start, it's a stab fest, and there's blood everywhere, blood and guts, and it's directed by the same director of Chucky, The Bride of Chucky. It's written by Wes Craven, who's famous for his horror, and it stars Kelly Rowland, who is from Destiny's Child, who's in a little bit of a dilemma. But when we caught up with them at the premiere, we wanted to know really what really freaks them out besides horror movies. Take a look.
Spiders and closed spaces.
Really?
Oh man, I gotta get out if I see a spider. If a spider's in the room, it's just me and the spider. I will leave the room for the spider.
Snakes. Don't like the snakes.
Really?
Yeah, snakes give me the creeps. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Not strong enough yet. I will be soon enough. Until then, I'll let Jason have some fun.
it true because of the first Friday the 13th film you can't go in your garden in the dark?
No, because of the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street film, sorry.
I would not go out in the garden in the dark, ever, and I still won't.
No, I wouldn't.
Scarred me for life, Mindy. Now,
terrified.
so Ian will probably drag me to that movie, screaming and kicking. Are there any films out there without the cheesy lines and knives?
Okay, we go from Friday the 13th to 13, which is not a horror. Well, it could be because it's about the relationship of an adolescent daughter and her mother, a teenage daughter, which can be a horror in itself. But it's getting a lot of great reviews. It won at the Robert Redford's Film Festival, Sundance Film Festival. Catherine Hardwicke, who is the first-time director, directs this film, who also stars Nikki Reed, one of the teenage girls who helped co-write the film. And she also stars opposite of Evan Rachel Wood. Now, these two girls, you know, they're hitting adolescence. They just want to be cool, and they go through hormonal hell, so to speak. And so these girls, I mean, they dress like Christina Aguilera. They smoke more than Snoop Dogg, and they shoplift like Winona. And then the mother is played by Holly Hunter, who we all love and adore, and who always does great work. But we caught up with all of them at the cast at the premiere. But we wanted to ask Holly what the movie is really about. Here's what Holly had to say.
This movie is about confrontation, moments of critical confrontation between a mother and a daughter and her peers. So it's interesting.
What's that on your shirt? None of your business. Well, all the disclosure should not be here. You promised Mason and you promised me. Nice butt. So, Brady, how's the halfway house?
The same as the last one, Trash.
How do you explain $860 in your purse? We jacked it, okay? Tracy was playing Barbies before she met Evie. I'm really starting to lose it. No bra, no panties. Stop it.
She needs help, Dad. What is the problem? In a nutshell.
That's 13. That looks pretty exciting.
I think Freddie Jason looks better.
Do you want to go and see Freddie? Oh, we must go and see Spy Kids next week. I want to get back from my trip. Anyway, sorry, Mindy, I do apologise. Listen, I see that the kid who sees dead people from The Sixth Sense is back, and he's with two people who are virtually dead themselves. Second-hand lines. Tell me about it.
Well, it's got an odd title, just like Seabiscuit, so it may work. Obviously, it stars Robert Duvall and Michael Caine, two greats, and we call them the freaky little Haley Joel Osment. And it's about a 14-year-old boy who has to go stay with his, let me read this, gun-toting, tornado-bait, redneck great-uncles, Hub and Garth on a Texan ranch. Now, what ends up happening is these two tell their stories, the 14-year-old gets caught up in them, and they start feeding off of his interests. So it turns into this really nice little story of love and discovery and growth and trust, but we really wanted to know about how it was for this young and old to all start working together, so take a look.
He made fathers out of us, and we made a son out of him, and everything was quite unexpected, which is what the movie is about.
I mean, the thrill of being around them, and of course looking up to them, you know, not just because of the acting they've done, but just the people they are, that really helped with the idea of how Walter looks up to him.
I'm gonna live here. There's gonna be some conditions. Conditions? No more dangerous stuff. No fighting teenagers, no airplanes, more vegetables.
Make you live to be 100. You live to be 100.
Less meat.
All right.
Good barbecue.
Absolutely spawning. Does look like a young Edward Norton. Mindy, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, boy. No more hitting on your sister.
Exactly.
Done.
Mindy, have a good weekend. We'll see you next week, love. Take care.
Bye, Mindy.
Now it's 7.
You have JD.
Oh, we got JD next week. There we go. Now it's 7:55. Let's go over to Zora for the news, weather and sports.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleman. It is Friday, 15th of August. Now here are the top stories this hour. First, America in darkness after a multi-state power cut. This was the scene in New York City when it first hit just before the evening rush hour. Thousands of commuters rushed to the streets. Many were stranded in the subways. It's thought the shutdown began after lightning struck a power station. Now, this is the situation in New York overnight. It's 3 a.m. there at the moment. States of emergency have been declared across northeast America and parts of Canada as tens of millions of people are still without power. The blackouts affected many major airports, leaving thousands of people stranded. But things are now slowly returning to normal.
The news continues to be encouraging. Power continues to come on in different sections of the city. There are parts of Brooklyn and parts of Queens that are already back.
Other news, and one of the world's most wanted men has been caught in Thailand. The Indonesian cleric known as Ham Bali is accused of masterminding the Bali bombings and also of having high-level contacts with Al-Qaeda. To France and news, their heat wave has killed up to 3,000 people. Sweltering temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius over the last few weeks have crippled hospitals across the country. Doctors saying the government should have done more. Sport, and England's cricketers have returned to form in their second test against South Africa. They made an impressive 296 for 3, inspired by centuries from Mark Butcher and former skipper Nasser Hussain, who stays unbeaten at 108 not out. Now today's weather, a sunny start for the weekend. Light cloud expected over Western Island and the Highlands, and thundery showers expected over the southwest. Temperature-wise, it's going to be slightly cooler today, with London reaching 25 and parts of Scotland at 15. Now that's the latest for me. I'll be back with a full update at 8:25. Now back to Ian and Kate.
Oh, I've become very clumsy now, just knocking everything over. Well, that's a little bit sarcastic, isn't it? I know you've been away for 2 days, but you just want to have a bit of respect.
Whatever, Ian.
Yeah, OK. Thanks very much for that, Zora, by the way. What are you doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Going out, having a few drinks.
Is it true that you're having an affair with Jon Snow?
Yes.
Ooh, raunchy news sex. OK, well, maybe we'll talk about it later on in the day. It's time to have a look at the papers. You've got Billy Crawford. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. How you doing? Very well. You're right.
Very, very good.
And Remy is joining us. Remy, how you doing, love?
I'm fine, thank you.
Keep your hands off Billy Crawford, OK? He's an international pop star. He don't want you falling in love with him. Let's have a look at the front pages, if we can. We've got the Daily Telegraph. Blair's role in grilling of Dr. Kelly. This whole inquiry thing, the Hutton inquiry, is linking the Dr. Kelly thing closer and closer to number 10. And Prince Harry, congratulations, he got a B and he got a D. Round of applause for Prince Harry. Come on, come on. What? Well, and I think the people that are calling him the thick prince are being a little bit harsh on him because that B was in art. That's a hard subject. The Daily Mirror, the Big Zapple. Apparently there's a giant Frank Zappa terrorising New York. Absolutely unbelievable with his crazy chords and discordant rhythm. The Sun, Butcher is back. Scandal surgeon gets job in maternity unit. And there's Simon Cowell, Mr. Nasty. Yeah. Oh, you got the thumbs up for Simon Cowell.
Yeah,
Why is
I
that?
do. I like him. He's very honest, yeah.
You like his
He'll
honesty?
tell you if you suck.
We've got a couple of people here we speak to later on who don't like his honesty and thought he was a bit harsh.
He was a bit harsh.
He was a little bit harsh, I thought. Daily Star, Sadie, I want a divorce. According to the Star, Sadie Frost wants to have a divorce with Jude Law.
I'm available.
You fancy Jude Law? Interesting.
No,
interesting choice. Kate, you've looked inside the papers. There was a story the other day I meant to mention. I think it was Monday. Charlotte Church, you know where we did a thing a couple of weeks ago about Charlotte Church going to nightclubs, which is only 17. She's been banned from drinking in nightclubs. They've realised she's only 17, they've stopped her. If you see Charlotte Church in your pub or nightclub, chuck her out.
Yeah,
we're doing
she's underage.
She's underage. We're doing our responsible bit there. Now, Kate, what stories have you found in the papers?
Well, the first story I came across today was the rich list.
Why are you trying to speak posh? Because you ain't.
I'm
You're
posh.
Tim Posh.
I know I
looked on Tinternet. You're Tim Posh.
I'm from South London,
Tony.tinternet.com. Go on.
Did I speak posh just then?
You tried to.
That's because I'm reading from a broadsheet. So anyway...
That means a big paper with posh news in.
Yeah, the big papers that my grandpa reads. Anyway, pop idol Simon Fuller, the man behind the massive phenomenon around the world, has made a fortune of 220 million quid, according to a new survey published today. The richest of the rich list is Viscount Rothermere, Daily Mail and General Trust.
Who, sorry? Say what's his name again?
Not saying it again.
I didn't hear what you said.
Rothermere?
What was the first bit? I didn't hear it.
Viscount.
Viscount. Carry on. So that's fine. That's fine. Viscount. He's...
My count.
Yeah. Well, come on again.
Thanks, Dad. Well, anyway, that guy who owns the Daily Mail and the Evening Standard is loaded, basically.
Top 10 personalities. Number 4, worth £14 million.
I can't believe I said
Jasper Carrot.
He owns a TV production company.
He's connected with the millionaire, isn't he? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah, well, these top 10 TV personalities...
Roger De Courcy, Nookie the Bear, £23 million.
But these are
Joe
all...
Pasquale, £68 million.
That's rubbish.
I'm making that one up.
Yeah, I know. These are top 10 personalities with production companies.
OK.
Evans is still worth 25 million. Cowell took over him because Evans lost 10 million in the Virgin court case thing last year.
God, you've got all the facts, haven't you?
But I still can't say by count.
Billy.
Yes,
How much are you worth, mate?
I'm worth about a penny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
all right.
not good. Remy, you must be worth a fortune now after being away for a week.
Yeah.
You're going to bling up this weekend, get a bit of bling bling?
Why did your mum think I was worth £3 million?
I tell you, my mum, Angela, when you first started this job, said, "Oh, apparently Kate's worth £3 million. Ask her, will you?" So, Kate, on behalf of your mum, are you worth £3 million? And if so, where did it come from?
I'd love to be worth £3 million. I'd love to be worth £1 million.
She read it in the paper somewhere. I said it couldn't be true because she doesn't know actually money. Listen, there's another story. Let's have a look.
Bogus claims, insurance companies.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people make bogus claims. I'm sure one of you, maybe you there in the cap, have done it previously before. I don't know, you just look like a sort of bogus claimer.
It's worth $3 million, be careful.
Exactly.
Well, now they're not going to get away with it anymore because a new company is setting up a lie detector test. So when people phone up to make claims for insurance purposes, they know when they're lying.
Wow.
I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, but what if the person is just nervous?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're making a big claim, you do get a bit nervous when you phone up.
Exactly.
Remy, I reckon you've told a few lies in your time. What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
I
Your
don't.
mum's not watching. She's right there. Go on.
Did you hang out with Charlotte Church that night?
No.
I don't have a lie. I don't lie.
Have you ever bunked off school?
No way!
Methinks the lady that protests
wrong
too
with
much.
you?
She has been bunking off.
I am
If you
not
bunked off school, what would Uncle Kevin Adams say?
Oh my goodness.
Would he go mental?
He would go ballistic.
Get you any trouble, you send him around to me, I'll sort him out. Kevin. So yeah, I think this is a terrible thing because you do get nervous when you're making phone calls and making claims, which is a little bit of a shock.
But a lie detector test, I just don't see how it's going to work over the phone.
Listen, I want to talk about this old robber very quickly from the US.
Yeah, this is the eldest robber in the world,
That
supposedly.
looks like my dad.
Does it?
Yeah, my dad got big ears like me.
What, is your dad
Is that why
91?
you've got the
Yeah, that's
dog?
why I have the T-shirt.
Let's see the big ears, come on. Let's see the big ears.
Bam! I'm related to Will Smith somehow.
It's just that slight half an inch makes you so uncool. When you put it, you can cover it back up if you want.
No, put the T-shirt back on, Billy. You look
Thanks,
cool.
I appreciate that.
Well, this guy is a 91-year-old robber in America, and he walked into a bank and just handed over an envelope which said robbery, and the bank clerk handed over loads of money, and he just trumbled out.
He is my dad. No, I'm joking.
he trumbled out.
Yeah. He shuffled in.
No, he shuffled in. Like an old man. Wait, if he's just written down, why didn't he just send off an envelope with robbery?
I don't know how a 91-year-old man can get away with robbery.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Maybe he thought that he had nothing to live for, so then if he robbed a bank, then if
Remy,
he went to jail, then it wouldn't really matter.
Remy, is that how you think the elderly live? They just think, I'm so old now. I'm so old now, I've got nothing worth living for, I might as well go and rob a bank. Bless you. Bless you. I remember being 11. Oh, man alive, it was so long ago. Listen, enough of that. Let's have a look at some show business. Maybe a bit of Kiss, not quite sure. The Entertainment Report.
It's dragged on, but Sadie Frost has finally filed for divorce from hubby Jude Law. The pair have been married for 5 years, but have been in an on-off situation for well over a year. A statement released on her behalf yesterday cited Law's unreasonable behaviour. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah. Hello, we're Kosheen.
Kosheen were promoting the release of their second album, Cockapelli, at HMV in London yesterday. And after Sian got over her hay fever, she told us what to expect from their next single.
It's got a kind of a real deep groove to it, which I think people will relate to and they'll enjoy it.
Sian's sexy vocals delighted their hardcore fans, as she seems to enjoy playing new material to them.
Even though we still love playing the old stuff, it did get to a stage when, after about 6 months on the road, that you kind of you're going through the motions, and to throw a couple of new tunes into the set really freshens up the whole of the set.
The single is set for release at the end of September. Aerosmith, Rock and Kiss are simply the most awesome band in the world. So put the two together and you've surely got one of the best tours to hit the US. They kicked off in Virginia earlier in the week and proved that even though their combined age is 509, they still jam hard.
Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Freddy vs. Jason hits our screens today, and it's Nightmare on Elm Street meets Friday the 13th. Tough guy Freddy Krueger, played by Robert Englund, comes face to face with the fearsome Jason Voorhees, and as the blood and guts flow, they remind the hapless residents that the dark side continues.
The degree of difficulty was the contrivance of how to bring these two characters together, because Jason was sort of this punk, nihilistic you know, killing machine, whereas Freddie was kind of this clever, imaginative pop monster. He runs into Jason in hell, I guess, so to speak, or purgatory, or wherever the two of them are hanging out, some Schwab's drugstore for all of the monsters. And he says, hey, you want some teenage meat? Here's an address. Go to Elm Street.
Not strong enough yet. I will be soon enough. Until then, I'll let Jason have some fun.
And discount is really pronounced die-count. That's the proper way to do it. Anyway, listen, with us on the sofa now are two people who made last week's Pop Idol so special. We've got Morwenna, we've got Marie-Louise. Good morning to you. How are you both? You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Is this really early? Morwenna, is this really early for you, or are you normally up at this sort of time doing stuff?
This is quite early for me. What time is it?
It's now. It's 7 minutes past 8.
Yeah, I'm usually up by now, actually.
And the thing is, we're going to get you singing as well a little bit, so I know that's going to be a bit of a task. So thank you very much for agreeing to sing at this time of the
Now,
day.
the papers picked you both out as you took quite a hammering from the judges. Have a lot of people given you support since you've been on Pop Idol?
Yes.
Have they been nice to you?
Yeah, been very nice.
And has that made it easier after? Because they were very rude to both of you. And has the public support, has that made things a little bit easier, made it slightly better?
Well, yeah, because it was a spectacular disaster. It was completely awful.
Talk us what happened through from your point of view. Tell us how you viewed the day, what happened.
Well, on Wednesday we were supposed to be going in to the judges to see the judges, but I had to go through the producers again, sing through the producers. I got through that, I was okay.
So this is like a little audition before you even get to Simon Cowell and Foxy, okay?
So, and I didn't get taken to 2:30, but also Kate Thornton of Pop Idol told me that Pete Waterman didn't like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which was 20 minutes before I went into the audition. So I had to go in, I was going to change my song, so that made me even more nervous.
Yeah.
But then when I went in, I went in, he said, when I played my music to start with, he said I would be a nightmare on Top of the Pops because I was taking my time to sing the song.
I've got to say though, you gave just as good as you got, because when you left, you weren't having any of it. You told him exactly what you thought. So good work on you. You're one of the few people to do that.
Morwenna, have you had much performing experience?
No, I've only really sang in my choirs, like at school.
And what reaction have you got from people when you've sung in front of your friends in the choir?
They love me. I mean, all my friends used to love me at school when I used to sing in the choir.
Listen, we saw you do some exercises on the show on Saturday that got Anne and Dec's interest a little bit. I think we can have a look at a clip from that. Let's see this.
It's all about relaxation, I think, you know.
Yeah, of course, relax yourself.
And also very deep breathing and just feel you need to
Feel what?
If you can feel your ribs,
Yeah.
then it means you're doing it properly.
Now, that's not really the ideal top to wear for that exercise, is it? Oh, come on now.
And the Decs seem to be loving it.
They were absolutely loving it. Now, for anyone who missed it, Morwenna, let's see. This is your performance on the show. Let's have a look at this.
You light up another cigarette and I pour the wine. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light.
Now, I've seen Beverly Craven live in concert. I got free tickets with women's products. Absolutely true. And that is a tough song to sing, so well done for having to go there. And you could tell you were really nervous at the start of it as well. Were you terrified when you went into that room?
Yeah, I was just waiting for the right moment, you know, when to sing.
Foxy seemed speechless, didn't he?
Now, Morwenna, you said that Darius and the Cheeky Girls are both special inspirations to you. Would you go back next year and try again?
Definitely, yeah.
Really? Despite everything they said, you go back?
Yeah.
That's what we like. That's the determination we appreciate. And you're completely right to do that.
Marie-Louise, your audition afterwards, you were a bit upset and you said the show was rubbish. They called you up tomorrow and offered you another chance to go back and audition in front of the judges. Would you do it?
Yes.
Oh,
you would go back?
Yeah.
Oh,
You've both
bless
got
you.
determination. That's
I
really
felt really bad on when I saw, you getting the... Because both of you are really good singers and you're getting this rough ride from Simon Cowell. Listen, Marie, let's have a look at your performance. This is from Saturday Night Show. Let's have a look. We'll have a chat.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dread to dream really do come true.
Good performance, singing very well. You looked a little nervous, so your eyes looked a bit nervous and you were wringing your hands. Is it terrifying being in that room in front of those four?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
The scariest thing you've ever done in your life?
No, not the scariest, but it was very scary.
I'm going to put you both on the spot now. What did you think of Morwenna's performance?
She did really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was really confident. She did really
Morwenna,
well.
what did you think of Marie-Louise?
I thought she just hasn't done, she told me herself she hasn't done many auditions, so she just wasn't confident enough, you know, with the taking the machine in and everything.
Well, listen, later on in the show, we're going to give you both a chance to prove that you have got talent. We're going to get you to sing live, and we've got a whole big production number coming up later on, so stick around for that. Thank you very much for that. Stay there for a minute, because we'll have a chat to you in a second.
Thank you very much,
But listen
girls.
now, it's time for Text to Win. It's your second chance to win that fantastic prize, including a trip to the Big Apple, simply by sending us a text.
Phone Booth is out on DVD and VHS, and we're giving you a chance to win a copy of the film, plus a 7-night stay in New York. Yes, New York, for you and a friend. Let's have a quick look at the film.
You shoot a gun here and there'll be pandemonium. All right, do you hear me? There'll be cops swarming all over this block.
You think so? Let's see. 1, 2. That won't help you. 3. Oh, Stu, look at everybody. Look at all of the people screaming, Stu.
Interesting, and in case you've got nothing to watch it on, we're also giving away this wonderful TV and DVD combi. Aren't we nice people?
Well, yes, I am. I'm not quite sure about. To win the whole shebang, you've got to answer this simple question. What's the record number of people packed into a phone booth? Is it 20 or is it 25? If you think it's 20, then text RISE-A to 84188. If you think it's 25, then text RISE-B to the same number, 84188. We'll pick a winner from the text we get during the break, and we will see you in 2. Don't go nowhere!
Now available on the McDonald's new taste menu.
The peach and apricot waffle cone.
Filled with soft dairy ice cream, topped with a delicious peach and apricot sauce and a chocolate swizzle stick.
All for 79p.
Come on. I feel good, 118! That's what happens when you help millions of people every month, 118! Yes!
You'll discover a surprising secret to gorgeous hair in Cosmopolitan magazine. When you find out which shampoo it is, you won't believe it.
In 24 hours, one man can make a difference.
Tell me where the bomb is!
One threat can shock the world. One series can change television forever.
People have to die for things to change.
24 Season 2, packed with must-see special features. Available at Woolworths on DVD and video now.
Hello, stranger. Oh my God.
Could you pass off this man as your best friend?
You should break early.
Do you want to drive?
No, I don't want to drive.
Don't tell me how to drive.
Introduce him to your friends and family.
What the hell are you doing with this guy? My legs are aching.
How would you handle My New Best Friend? Tonight at 11:10 on 4.
Hey, you caught me and Kat having a cat? Kate. I think of Kat Slater. I watched EastEnders last night for the first time in ages.
Because I look like Kat Slater.
You
Welcome
do
back to
look
Rise. It's
exactly.
Friday the 15th of August. It's the weekend. I'm Kate.
Yeah, my name is Iain Lee, and it is indeed the weekend. Before the break, we asked you to text to win with the correct answer to this question. What's the record number of people packed into a phone booth? Is it 20 or is it 25? The answer is...
25.
Yes, the record was sent by a bunch of crazy South African students in the 50s. Don't get any funny ideas about attempting the record now. It has been banned and is illegal. Well done to Amy from Nottingham, I think. You have won the trip to the Big Apple and that whole host of phone booth stuff. Good work there.
Nice one, Amy. Now I think I can smell some magic in the air. It may be gas, it may be burning. Either way, it's a second shot at stardom for our pop idols. Dougie, take it away, baby.
I guess that's a bit of stomach acid just popping up mid-show there. Thanks so much, guys. Nice to have you back, Kate. Good linkage, as always. Now, I'm here with Morwenna and Mari, and basically, we're going to give them their first live television performance. Now, Mari, you're going to go first. Easy on the squeaks. You're going to go first. How are you feeling?
Confident.
Confident. Are you slightly nervous at all?
No.
Now, there has been a problem. Mari was just telling me before we just came on air there, there's a slight hint of laryngitis in the throat. Now, how's that going to affect the performance, do you think? Is it going to go Rod Stewart or is it going to go Bonnie Tyler?
Don't know.
We don't know. We just don't know.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see.
Wait. Yeah, okay. So you're going to play for us, or you're going to sing for us, a rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so ladies and gents, please put your hand together for Mari and Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Here she goes. Take it forward. I think I might have got the end of that song slightly confused with just a break in it there. I'm sorry if that put you off slightly. How do you feel that went? Because I'm making claims that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah? Was there any particular time when you thought, I'm totally in that zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. There was a time, we just don't know when that time was.
No.
Mari, would you like to just pop over there for a second?
Yeah.
Because we're going to get the other contestant on, I guess. Morwenna, would you like to pop in to the nucleus just now? Now, Morwenna is going to pleasure our ears and our eyes, as indeed the dancers are, with the Beverly Craven classic, Promise Me. Ladies and gents, your appreciation, please.
You light up another cigarette and I pour the wine. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light. Now I'm right where I wanna be, losing track of time. But I wish that it was still last night.
Hey! Come on! Kick on. How'd you feel that went?
Right.
Are you okay today? Quite happy? Yeah. Because we thought you were really good, you know, it's a Friday, you know, got the weekend ahead of us, you know. And we're just like to come on for 1 second. Sorry, Mari, just pop in and join us just for the last bit. That's it, come on, you may as well get your throws with on TV. Now, we're going to go now, I think we might see these guys later on in the show, but we're going to go and see how Kate's got on with the American Wedding people, Sean William Scott and January Jones. And I dedicate this performance to Billy the Fish. He's right over there. Here we go.
Okay, joined now by Sean William Scott and January Jones. We're going to talk American Wedding. Okay, Sean, first of all, you serious man, you. You're like the mutant child of Jim Belushi and Divine in the film, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah.
What was worse, eating dog poo or having sex with like a 100-year-old woman?
She wasn't 100. She's like 85.
Was she only 85?
Yeah,
I think she was younger than that even.
Yeah, that was a great day.
That was good.
There's a lot of stuff in the grandma sex scene that's not in the movie. I sucked on her feet.
It's very disturbing.
Sucked on in other parts, and
Felt other parts.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Wait till the
So
DVD.
you did get 85-year-old women then?
I did what?
You dig them. You like them.
Well, they sometimes have more experience. You know, it just depends.
Way more experience, I would imagine.
Yeah.
A wealth of
Oh, yeah.
I'll meet you in the closet.
This is so great.
Stifler?
Manny.
What?
Focus! Focus!
I think I had a lot of fun having sex with grandma.
I had the hots for you before you did it, but it just totally went there.
What?
So I was so
You had-
over
you
you
had
when
the
I saw
hots
that.
for me?
Yeah, but when I saw that scene, I just
It's a movie.
over. Oh, I'm being really horrible. You're
You
gorgeous.
hate me.
I do. I really love you.
You hate me.
Hey, Paul, do you have a camera?
I must have forgotten my camera at home, Stephen.
Oh, maybe you could take like a mental note.
January.
Yes.
We'll leave you out for just a minute. Could you ever imagine going out with a guy like Stifler in real life, or are you?
No, I don't think so. I think that would be a huge problem. I mean, very time consuming.
What about January? Would you consider going out with a girl like January?
Yeah. Yeah. Every
Thank
guy
you.
would.
Steve Stifler just gave a rose to a girl and meant it. This is huge. It's like watching monkeys use tools for the first time.
Now, there's the whole meeting your girlfriend's parents routine in the film. Have you ever had a nightmare experience meeting your other half's parents?
I never had to do that. Never really had a girlfriend. So.
Have you never really had a boyfriend?
A boyfriend?
Oh, I just thought you said never had a girlfriend. I might have thought.
No,
No.
never had a boyfriend. Yeah, I've gone out with girls and just never had a serious relationship.
You just never had a serious relationship.
Why do you hate me?
I think you're really funny. I was nervous about interviewing because I really imagined you to be exactly like your character.
But you still
I
like
thought
me,
you were
now
going to
you
really
hate
swear
me.
at me.
Why did you even tell me you liked me? Now I'm just totally confused.
Listen, there's a scene in the movie where Jim's stag do goes horribly wrong. I'm just taking a guess, but I bet you really like doing that scene. Rubber cop, French maid.
I was a little offended by being surrounded by naked
right.
women. That's true. I felt weird.
Do you
Never
believe
had
this,
a-
January?
I
Is he-
find
is
it
he
hard to
feeding-
believe, but he's a gentleman, so maybe.
Thank you.
Maybe.
January likes me.
Yes.
You naughty girl.
None of that pleading the fifth.
This is awesome!
Now, there's a rumour I heard that you're into English girls, Sean.
Yeah.
What is it? What kind of English girls do you go for?
All kinds.
All kinds.
Yeah.
What kind of? What about you, January? Do you go for
I like
English
English
girls?
girls very much, yes.
All right. Keep
Look at him
talking.
getting all excited. No, would you ever consider going out with an English guy?
I think English guys are cool looking.
Yeah, she said that last night. She
Yeah.
thinks they're really
They
cute.
have good hair.
Yeah, I think that about Japanese men.
Really?
From here over here, I think all English guys have the same hair, but Japanese
This is
men.
great.
I lived in Tokyo for a while. All the Japanese guys have big hair, and I'm like, wicked. Go.
Yeah, right?
Go and have a different hairstyle.
I can make my hair big
Okay.
for you. I get a lot of depth gel. Just go crazy with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
don't show.
really like you then. It's been lovely meeting you both.
Yep.
Nice to
And
meet you.
I really look forward to meeting you again.
He holds
Too
grudges.
bad. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I have a kiss? You're a gentleman, Stifler.
Oh, you sicken me. But now at 8:25, let's go straight over to Zora. I spat there for the news, weather and sport.
Cheers.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleman. It is Friday, 15th of August now. Here's the latest. First, America shuts down after a mass blackout hits a number of states. It looked like a scene from 9/11 in New York City when it first hit, just before the evening rush hour. Thousands of commuters were stranded in the subways. It saw the crisis starting after lightning struck a power station. It spread over more than 9,000 square miles in just 9 seconds. So what other areas were affected? Well, it's thought it started at the power plant in Niagara in New York State. From there, it spread across across Manhattan and New York City. Outages were also reported in Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit and Michigan. And power went out in the Canadian cities of Toronto and Ottawa as well. Well, now millions of people are still without power across northeastern America and parts of Canada. States of emergency have been declared across the area, and we're getting reports of looting in Ottawa as well. The blackouts have affected many major airports, leaving thousands stranded. But now things slowly are returning to normal. Well, Sky's Gerard Tubb is in the thick of it in New York City. He'll have to talk to us on his mobile because of the power cut. Now, Gerard, what's it like there now?
Well, if it looked like the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks earlier, it looked like the morning after the night before, but with no power now. There are people sleeping in the streets. There are people sleeping in underground car parks. The foyers of expensive hotels are full of people huddled under blankets. The streets are covered in bits of rubbish that's being collected as the city tries to get back to normal, but it can't because there's no power. The skyscrapers surrounding Times Square are black, as is most of the centre of Manhattan. The mayor, Mike Bloomberg, told people stay at home, keep windows open in the heat and drink a lot of water, make an extra effort to be neighbourly. All people want to hear is get home, and they can't. Back to you, Zora.
Gerard, thank you. Now some other news, and one of the world's most wanted men has been caught in Thailand. The Indonesian cleric known as Ham Bali is suspected of masterminding the Bali bombings and also of having high-level contacts with Al-Qaeda. In France, 3,000 people have been killed in the heat waves there. Sweltering temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius over the last few weeks have crippled hospitals across the country. Doctors saying they're angry the government didn't tackle the problems earlier. Now here's the latest campaign to stop us getting too tipsy and making fools of ourselves.
Excuse me, do you mind if I stare at you for a minute?
Well, this is the talking poster, the latest fight against heavy drinking. They talk to people in pubs with bad chat-up lines. Now they're going up in bar toilets across the country. Sports, and England's cricketers return to form on the first day of the third test against South Africa. It all looked rather gloomy after they made a woeful start. Skipper Michael Vaughan was caught out, having scored just one run. Marcus Trescothick followed soon after for 24, leaving England on 29 for 2. But Mark Butcher and Nasser Hussain came to England's rescue as they put together a partnership of 189 runs. Butcher reached 106 before eventually falling to Ntini shortly after tea. It didn't bother Hussain. He marched on to his century, making 108 not out. And with new boy Ed Smith making an impressive unbeaten 40, England finished the day at 296 for 3. Manchester City made a dream start to their UEFA Cup campaign as they thrashed Welsh minnows Total Network Solutions in their first leg of their qualifier. Trevor Sinclair set them on their way with the first goal at the new Manchester Stadium. City went on to win 5-0 in their first European game for 24 years. And the second day of the US PGA Championship will go ahead despite those blackouts in the States. The overnight lead is shared between Phil Mickelson and Aussie Rod Pampling. Both scored a 4-under par 66 to head the field by 2 shots. Robert Allenby produced the shot of the day. This 4-iron on the 11th hole gave the Australian the first hole-in-one of the championship. Entertainment news, and Sadie Frost has filed for divorce against husband Jude Law. The couple split at the beginning of the year, with Sadie blaming it on Jude's unreasonable behaviour. Reports had happened after the couple had a second violent row involving the police. That's the latest news, sport and entertainment now for today's weather. Sunny for most of us, but light cloud expected over northern Scotland. Little change this afternoon, but some downpours over the southwest and light cloud in Western Ireland. Much cooler this morning with temperatures ranging between 12 and 19 degrees Celsius. Warming up this afternoon between 15 and 25. Looking forward to the weekend. Saturday, sunny for most of us, but a chance of showers across the south coast and parts of Scotland. Sunday, a bright and sunny start. Showers later on developing over Scotland, Northern Ireland and western parts. That's it. I'll be back on Monday. Now back to the lovely Ian and Kate.
There's Zora just there. There she is, you can see her there. That was all right.
Yeah, lovely.
Enjoy your weekend, my love. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, and yourself. Have a good holiday.
Bless you. I'm not going on holiday. I'm going to track down Kiss and get them on the show in September. I'm taking 2 weeks off for that, not for pleasure. Listen, coming up after the break, Remy, the youngest television reviewer in the world. Oh, cheeky, put that away! Will be telling us what to watch on TV tonight, so that's good.
And see what happened when I caught up with the other two stars of American Pie, The Wedding, Jason Biggs and Alison Hannigan.
Plus, Life Laundry lady Donna Water will explain why your house is full of useless rubbish.
Why your house is
My
full
house
of
is
useless
full of
rubbish.
absolute tosh.
Start thinking up a good excuse for being late for work. And come back in 2.
Ever wanted to play in a top football stadium like Stamford Bridge or even the Stade de France? Well, now you can. You could be playing a real game on the real pitch. Over 1,000 places are up for grabs. Plus, you can save up to £15 off any major replica team shirt. See the special Coca-Cola packs and you could taste the glory.
How do you talk about a car that is both sturdy and nimble? Simply by saying stimble. Have a go. Stimble. It makes conversation so much easier. Do you speak micro?
You'll discover a surprising secret to gorgeous hair in Cosmopolitan magazine. When you find out which shampoo it is, you won't believe it. Log on to www.cosmopolitan.co.uk for your free sample.
Cadbury Caramel is now Cadbury Dairy Milk with caramel.
How gorgeous am I?
You're coming round? Great.
Ariel tablets now have a new quick wash action for brilliant results even on a quick wash cycle. So you can stay in control of your laundry, if nothing else. Tablets you can use on the quick wash. Ariel, that's another load off your mind.
This is the Definitive Drifters. The Definitive Drifters. Get it now.
Dad, are you ready yet?
Whatever risks you take to take great pictures, don't take any risks when you get them processed. At Kodak Pictures outlets, we check every processing machine every day. So why risk prints like this when you could get prints like this? Whatever you take it to Kodak Pictures.
Got the hang of that then, Dad.
I'm getting all spruced up. All I have to do is pop in a citrus blue. It cleans without colouring the water, leaving it crystal clear. Best of all, it makes me smell gorgeous. Just what I need for night on the tiles. For a fresher loo, try citrus blue.
Stimble. Let the word roll off your tongue. Stimble. Do you speak micro?
It's all about electricity, sir.
Do I look as if I care?
You don't look 30. Don't I? No. You can never tell how old fat people are.
Teachers, Wednesdays at 10 on 4. Repeated on E4. It's an education.
I got 25 seconds to go.
Well, welcome. It's 8:35. I'm so tired this morning. I can't wait for the weekend, which is almost near us. It's Friday the 15th of August. I'm Iain Lee. Good morning.
Welcome back. I'm Miss Lawler, who can't sing.
Yeah, you've been bunking off. The lesson still to come this morning. We're going to be taking your questions for Marie-Louise and more Wenner, our Pop Idol hopefuls. If there's something to ask them, the details are on screen right now.
Or if you've got a question for singing sensation with the big ears, Billy Crawford, please get in touch.
Yes, of course. Or Donna Walter or Nick Hall, then get in touch with the numbers that are on the screen now.
That's right. Now, earlier, you saw me chatting to Sean William Scott. I was very lucky, was I not?
You were very, very lucky indeed.
And who else did I talk to? Alison and Jim.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Are we going to go to that now?
Yeah, why not?
OK, sure. We'll go and see what happened when I met the stars of American Pie. 2, 3. Joined now by Alison and Jason, American Pie 3, The Wedding. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Now, first of all, Jason, you've gone bum to bum with Arnie at the box office this summer. I mean, he gets his bum out in Terminator 3. You moon a restaurant in American Pie. You've blown him off the top of the box office. Does this mean now that you're officially the best bum in Hollywood?
I would like to think so. And
I
maybe
agree.
that's too immodest of me to say, but I honestly think that my ass is box office gold.
You didn't need a stunt bum.
No.
Proud of you.
That was all. I did my own stunts. My did its own stunts for the movie, and
That's good.
Actually,
yeah.
he did all of Arnold's stunts.
Yeah, actually, I did. Yeah.
Bum
Hopped over to the T3 set and took care of
Cool.
business over there too.
I'll
yeah.
have to watch that.
Something about my having great cyborg abilities. It was very exciting.
How's that? What? You need some air. Walk me to my car.
Everybody quiet,
Michelle.
We got it together, didn't we?
Hello, dear.
Now, you two are getting married in the movie. How do you reckon you'd get on in real life if you were married?
Ugh, it would be a nightmare.
Would he annoy
Because
you?
we've got a brother-sister relationship.
Do you?
Yeah.
Which I think is hot and sexy, but she keeps arguing with me. She's like,
It's
she's
just
like, put
wrong,
that thing away,
Jason.
and I'm like, what, sis?
Michelle, I'm going to ask you something that I've never asked you before.
Is it kinky?
I don't think so. No.
You don't have to be embarrassed if you want to add more spiciness to our relationship.
Alison, you were recently voted into FHM magazine's most 100 top women, and you feature on a website called Bonkable Babes.
Nice.
Are you happy to be?
I'm very happy. I love
Do you get weird stuff through the post?
I keep trying to send her naked photos of myself, but they keep getting, they never get to her. It's so frustrating.
Jason, for reasons best known to yourself, there's a scene where you shave all your hair off your plums.
My
Oh, she
plums!
just-
That's awesome!
That's what
I'm
we
taking-
call it over here.
I'm taking that back.
Take it back to America.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was just wondering, what's the look for this season? Is it Brazilian, Hollywood? What's going on down there?
How's your scene?
Well, I'm into Brazilian.
Yeah. You're into Brazilian on yourself or the
Yeah,
ladies?
get it all off.
And me. We got it together, baby.
I'm sorry.
I have to finish now. I've been told to wind up, but it's been lovely to meet you. And
Nice to
thank
meet
very
you
much
as
for
well.
a massive success. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you, Alison.
Bye. Thank you.
Look at you hanging out with big movie stars. Very cool. I was good. I enjoyed that.
So embarrassing. But
So what's going on down there? You don't mind, do you? You're not shy.
He shaved his nuts. Anyway, it's time now for the part of the show where a 35-year-old man gets upstaged
Whoa,
by
30.
an 11-year-old girl. Go on,
I'm
Ian. It's
30,
Remy on the
Katie.
box.
I'm
Off you go.
30. I'm 30, Remy. I'm not 35. I used to be 11 once. Seriously?
That's hard to believe.
Yeah. Oh, don't cheat me. Look, I was 11 in 1984. Can you believe that?
No.
Right. Okay. Now listen. You got any plans for the weekend? Oh, it's gonna be a good weekend. What are you up to?
I've got my cousin's wedding.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, what's your cousin's name?
Ryan.
Ryan's getting married. Who's he getting married to?
He's got his fiance.
And what's her name? Your fiance's name is. You have forgotten. Do you think Ryan should marry her, or is she a bit rough?
No, she's really nice.
But you telling me earlier on she's a little bit common, and you don't think she should be in the wedding. Interesting, very controversial. I hope it goes well. Now listen, for those of you who don't know, Remy is our 11-year-old TV reviewer. She's picked some good things I'm hoping for us to watch over the weekend. What's your first one, love?
Eyes Down.
Eyes. Oh, I know. I've read about this. This is the
really, really
Paul
good.
O'Grady thing. Is it good?
Yeah, it's
Tell us a
really
little bit
good.
about it.
It's a new BBC One sitcom starring
tonight. Starting tonight.
Right, lovely, lovely.
It stars Paul O'Grady, who's better known as Lily Savage. of
Lily
course.
Savage.
And it's set in a bingo hall in Liverpool.
Now, I've read good things about this. Let's get straight in there, have a look at a clip.
Mindy, I seem to recall you having your Blake half an hour ago.
Oh, Christine's upset, Ray.
Yeah, it's a marriage, Ray. She's telling us all about it.
It shouldn't take long. It only lasted 6 weeks. I've had longer migraines.
What? Sure you're interested? So, Chris, when was it you got married?
Oh, the year Tipal broke up, which, looking back now, was probably ominous. People used to say I looked like Carol Decker from the back.
Yeah, and a double-decker from the front.
Now, they were talking about Tapau and Carol Decker. You can't get up, can you? They were talking about Tapau and Carol Decker. Do you get all that?
I got the bit where he was saying about the double-decker.
What double-decker? He said Carol Decker. That's a lady's name.
No, people said I look like Carol Decker from the back, and then he said, yeah,
Look more
you
like
look like a
double-decker.
double-decker from the front.
They're from the north, those people. Do you understand what they were saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's fair enough. Now, is it funny? Now, bearing in mind that your words here could put an entire series and get it taken off the air. Is it any good, Remy?
It is great.
Is it really?
It's really,
Because sometimes
really
when the
great.
BBC do sitcoms, they don't get it right, do they? And they're not very funny. I'm thinking of So Haunt Me. But is this is a winner, is it?
Yeah.
And how does it compare with, like, the American stuff, like Friends and things like that?
I think we need a little bit of British comedy.
I think we do. We need a little bit on this show, do you think? On Rise, maybe, once or twice. Would work, wouldn't it? Eyes Down is BBC One tonight, 9 o'clock. Now, we all know about Fame Academy, Pop Idols tomorrow night. Is there anything else if you've had your fill of useless singers? No offence there, sir. Almost cheeky in Fame Academy. Can't believe it. What else is there we can watch at the weekend?
There is High School Reunion.
High School. This is the thing on Channel 5, isn't it?
Yes.
I've been watching a couple of these. Tell us about it.
Good. The last episode of Channel 5's High School Reunion, fortunately. 16 former classmates from an American school who graduated in 1992.
Oh.
They're back together in Hawaii for 2 weeks to catch up with each other, and they do typical high school things like prom night.
Prom night and things like that. Let's have a look at a clip of it.
I really don't know who will be voted king and queen. It's possible that Dan and Natasha will be voted king and queen of the prom. I'm personally going to vote for Jeff and Sarah.
Well, I think that I should be voted king of the prom. I think it's quite obvious that I have the look, the attitude, the smile, and I'm extremely well-liked.
High School Reunion. I can think of maybe 3 or 4 people that I want to see again from my school, and that's it. Well, do you like your school? You're going to a new school, aren't you, in September? Are you feeling nervous about that?
No,
Remy?
I don't think so.
You're not nervous? Do you think you can ever see a time when you want to have a reunion with all your old school friends and get back with them?
Maybe.
What about your old school teachers?
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. Is there any romance on this programme? Any love?
Yes.
Is it really? What's going on?
There's this girl, the bald guy asks Summer, the flirt, to go to the prom, but she actually gets engaged.
To someone else? Oh, really?
And he cries.
The bald guy cries? This is sounding like a winner. Is that the funniest thing you've ever seen, a bald man crying on television? It's got to be a winner, isn't it? Listen, Remy, I tell you what, I'm going to wait for 2 weeks. When I get back, we're going to have a bald man on every day crying just for you. Is that all right? That's a promise. I can make that happen. I can make your dream a reality. High School Reunion, Channel 5, Saturday night, 8:10. My mum still can't pick up Channel 5, so she won't be watching that. Finally, your last pick. It's got to be a winner. It's The Simpsons. Tell us about this episode.
There's a new episode on Sunday night.
Oh, a new one?
Called
Fantastic.
Dude, Where's My Ranch?
Dude, Where's My Ranch? Have you seen the film Dude, Where's My Car?
No.
Oh, you should watch it.
Unfortunately, because Ashton Kutcher. But I don't like him anymore because he smokes.
Oh, boo, bar humbug, Ashton Kutcher, down, down, down. OK, so tell us about this episode.
Homer invents a Christmas song which gets played everywhere, and they take a holiday at an old style Western ranch to get away from it.
Listen, I love The Simpsons. Let's have a look at a clip of it.
No! I wanted to die choking on food!
I'll save you!
Dog suckers! Stop shoving! The little one isn't getting any.
Do you know what that beaver was doing at the end there, what it bit on? It's Winky. Now, listen, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good Simpsons, isn't it? Now, if I was a Simpsons character, Who would it be?
You would have to be Mr. Burns.
Why Mr. Burns? He's the miserable old one and skinny one that looks awful.
Duh.
Cheers, Remy. Thanks a lot. Simpsons, Sky 1, Sunday at 6. Pick one. Quickly.
Eyes down.
Eyes down. Yeah, watch that one. That's what she says. Listen, in a few minutes, we're talking to Dawn Alter from Life Laundry. We'll see you in 2. You are getting 2 chickens for your pizza, really. Seriously.
You can count on it. Women living in close quarters will be visited by their monthly friend at nearly the same time. Happily, there are new Kotex Ultra Thins, the only ones with a high absorb cushion that shapes to you. Brilliant protection. So you're free to go. Shopping, dancing, or chilling in front of the telly. Kotex fits, period.
And that's when the boss rang. Create a totally new current account. It will be an honour to me wizardly workshop of banking. First,
Take a high interest rate.
next, add free travel insurance. Then, free roadside assistance. Abracadabra, ambidextrous. Turn this account into Halifax Extras. Wicked. Bing. A new extra pack current account, Halifax Extras.
Paying £1,000 a month, and I'm yours for free.
Let's say those magic words.
Who gives you extra? Who? We do.
What is Vavavoom? This chili has more. Oh, yes. Than this one. Weird, no? No Vavavoom. Okay. On one person it has Vavavoom. Look, I don't make the rules. Vavavoom is cool. Oh, yes. But cool is not always Vavavoom. No. Okay, which one has the Vavavoom? As the rabbit. Is it joie de vivre? Oh, is it je ne sais quoi? Hey, Bobby, what's the French for Vavavoom?
Oh, what's this? New heat? Oh, you're going to want to see these pictures. Oh, Pam, look! It's the best and worst celeb bums and tams. You want to see that, look. Oh, late for a meeting.
Hiya, muscle boys.
Are you Carol Ferguson?
Yes?
And I'm your man.
No, it's there, but whose birthday? Is anyone's birthday? Is it? No. Oh, get off!
Get the gossip. Get heat first.
Own Star Trek Nemesis on Special Edition DVD. You'll watch it again and again because this one has it all.
Battle stations.
7 deleted scenes, 4 new documentaries, director's commentary, and more.
Fire at will.
Star Trek Nemesis. Rent it or buy it on DVD and video now.
England was smashed.
Broke his bat.
The bowlers destroyed by a reborn South Africa. Can England's new captain rebuild the spirit and end the party for South Africa's own inspirational leader? We're 1 down. England v South Africa. Today, live at 10:30 on 4.
Hello, it's getting very warm, isn't it? It's warming up. Welcome back to Rise, Friday, the 15th of August. I'm Ian. Good morning.
And I'm Katie. Hello.
Now, our pop idol lovelies have been with us all morning, and the lucky lasses sitting up the ball winner and Marie-Louise. There's still time for you to get your question into both of those girls by using the contact details that are on the screen now.
Or if you've got a question for Nick, the second Fame Academy loser, but he's still a winner in my eyes, Woody. You can contact him on the details on the screen now.
Of course, you might have questions as well for Dawn Alter, our next guest, decluttering expert of Life Laundry. I've been showing off because I've been decluttering my spare room and throwing away a load of old rubbish, including my entire collection, the entire series of Monkey Magic on video. Gone.
Proud of you, Ian.
It's gone, that's good. Now listen, most people hate tidying up, but you've made an entire career out of it. Before we get chatting properly, Rise Towers, what do you think of think of it here? Is it good?
Well, it's a bit chaotic in here. I can see some pockets of clutter I could get to work on.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, listen, after the show, if there's anything you want to do, we've got some carrier bags and stuff. You just get started. That would be fantastic.
You and the rest of Britain.
Yeah, yeah, right, I bet.
So your new series is starting next week. What's different this time around?
Well, you know, they're more interesting stories, I think. This is the third series of Life Laundry, starts on Wednesday night, BBC 2, 8 o'clock. And what happens is so many people have written in that we've really had good pick. And we have a new co-presenter, Jamie Breeze, who's lovely.
Now, Jamie Breeze, does he do... Everything Must Go. Of course, Everything Must Go. I love it. I know the fella, yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice guy. So we've had really good fun and travelled all over the country.
Have you been inside celebrities' houses as well this time?
We have. We've done Mike Reed.
Now, Mike Reed, the comedian or the DJ?
The DJ.
The DJ with the...
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Mike Reed from Saturday Morning Superstore.
Saturday Superstore.
And Gina Yashere, who's
comedian,
who's up at the Fringe Festival now.
No, she's very funny.
And that was very good fun. And Charles Nove is somewhat of a celebrity. He is the voice of the National Lottery Balls. And he used to present Come Dancing.
You've got your book there, How to Stay Dejunked Forever. We'll talk about that
new book,
in a second.
Fantastic.
The new series, as you said, starts next Wednesday, BBC 2. Let's have a look at a clip from it.
This is shocking. Absolutely shocking. This makes me feel ill. And angry as well. I'm angry all the time because of all the house. This is a bedroom for adults. And do you know what adults are supposed to do in bedroom? Tell us, Donna. You're supposed to be able to relax and enjoy and be intimate. Yeah. And this is not an intimate space.
That bloke obviously has a load of rubbish. Do people ever get a bit upset when you tell them to throw out their favourite things?
Of course they do, but you know, you got to remember that they called us in because, you know, they're at their wits' end. They couldn't do it on their own, and they needed a team of about 17 or 18 of us to come in and get rid of this stuff.
What's the worst house you've been to like?
Well, I have to say the sheer amount of clutter was a contributor. They had 19.5 tons.
What?
19.5 tons.
What was the bulk of it?
2.5 7.5 ton lorries full of stuff.
That's incredible.
Ornaments. Lots and lots of ornaments.
Oh, ornaments. They always seem to be the most, don't they? Just thousands of them.
These were very neatly organized and packed away in boxes.
Now,
and
I've seen the show, big fan of the show. You're quite harsh. A friend stopped inviting you round now, just in case you start picking on them.
Absolutely not. I mean, you know, I'm on good behavior when I go out to
Are you sure?
Yeah, I might look at things, but most of my friends are very uncluttered, really.
That's why they're your friends.
That's probably the case.
Can you leave things lying around your house, or is it, you know, you have got an obsessive compulsive thing where you have to just keep everything neat and tidy? Or
I am not obsessive compulsive in that, you know, I'm not a minimalist. I have lots of collections. But, you know, I can't stand anything out of place. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So my husband is, you know, peeling a potato and he leaves the peels there for a second. By the time he turns around, they're gone.
Those peels
are
history,
baby. Gone, they're history.
Now listen, you've got some sort of psychological claptrap to explain this nosiness, haven't you?
Well, I think that, you know, clutter is a barrier to communication, and it really causes many problems in a house.
Really?
Emotional kinds of problems.
What problems? Tell us the problems that me having a little bit of junk in my spare room.
Well, it's about the degree of junk, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there are couples in which one part of the couple is a collector, the other part isn't.
Yeah.
One person's stuff overtakes the entire house. You know, it doesn't leave much for anybody else's personality to be in the house, and it makes for a lot of resentment.
But I love Kiss so much, I have to have my house filled with their stuff. I can't stop it.
What do you think of stuff like feng shui? Have I pronounced that right?
Feng shui, yes.
Fantastic. I think there are many ways to sort out your house, and it's all about energy. Feng shui is a way of looking at things in corners, and things in corners are always bad. They collect dust and they trap energy. I'm a believer.
Listen, we've got a lady today who knits clothes out of carrier bags. Morning, Brenda. She's over there with... Oh, look, she's getting a little bit frisky there. Would one of those outfits pass your strict wardrobe inspections?
I can say that more people in Britain saved carrier bags, probably because there was a war fought on your doorsteps, and your parents or grandparents have instilled in you a notion never to throw anything away because it might come in handy, and that's because of rationing. So if somebody like Brenda is going to make something out of those carrier bags, all the more power to her.
I make a carrier bag, and just put all my carrier bags in a carrier bag. Anyway, listen, Donna, thank you very much for coming in. Best luck with the series and the book. Stay there for a second.
Thank you very much.
We've got some phone calls at the moment. Also, Billy, Nick, Marie, Louise, Rowena, and Remy. My gosh, it's such a long list. Come and join us over here. We've got plenty of phone calls. I'm sure there might be one or two to ask you. So that's... Oh, Billy had to go. Of course he did. Sorry, I do apologise about that, inviting him over.
But you guys are here.
How are you feeling? You're right. You feeling a bit calmer, you two, now after singing?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
I'm glad to. You're very good. We've got a phone call from Elaine from Stroud. Good morning, Elaine. How are you?
It's actually Eric.
Oh,
not Elaine.
Sorry,
Eric. I do apologise, sir. Can we call you Elaine anyway, just to make it
I just
easier?
wanted to ask Donna.
Okay, where you going?
My boyfriend's got the worst collection of shirts I know, and he reckons that they'll come back into fashion sooner or later, but I really want to make him throw them out. Do you think I should do that?
Absolutely,
What should we do with the shirts?
positively. Don't wait for things to come back into fashion. It's just taking up space and, not worth it. Buy something new when it comes back in.
Eric, if you threw away the shirts without him knowing, what would happen, do you think?
I'm not too sure, actually, but it made me a lot happier, I think. To be fair.
Eric, do it today. Do it now. In 5 minutes, go and throw those shirts away.
Give it to charity.
Come on. Give us a call on Monday. Let us know you did it. We've got Gemma in Liverpool now. Good morning, Gemma. You're right.
Hiya, morning.
We've got your question for Nick. Do you
Yeah,
think, very quickly, do you think he looks anything like Woody Harrelson, the actor?
Not really, no.
You've answered correctly. Ask me a question. Go on.
I thought you were great, by the way, Nick. Basically, I think with David and Cary Grant, they haven't exactly had massive chart success themselves. So I just wondered if you take their criticism seriously, or
Their lack of chart success. You really respect their opinions.
They've taught some of the great singers. They've been around the world teaching people. They really know their stuff. So you can't fault what they do.
Carrie was on recently and we were making jokes about all these pop stars. And every pop star we went through, she said, I've taught them.
Yeah.
Stop saying that, I've taught them. And we just couldn't say a thing about anyone.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of respect for them, even though they were a bit harsh with you. Really?
Absolutely. They were fair.
They were, yes, spot on.
They were fair, they were honest.
We should have...
Okay, we should have Barry from Stoke now. Hello, Barry.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
I think we've got a little bit of connection between Barry and Katie
Hi,
there.
Barry. Who's your question for, darling?
That was spark.
This thing, it's for Marie Louise.
Marie Louise, yeah, okay, where you go?
Don't panic. He'll be nice. Off you go, Barry.
If being a pop star doesn't work out, would you consider TV?
Would you consider TV if pop stardom doesn't beckon to you?
Yeah,
What sort of thing would you want to do on TV, do you think? Any ideas?
probably acting.
Probably a bit of acting.
Yeah.
But what, are you still determined to become a singer? You're going to follow this through, are you?
Still determined.
You got any immediate plans coming up? Anything else?
Yeah, other than that, I'm going to start a nursing course.
Start a
in
nursing
August,
course? Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
So that's...
Oh, well, listen, best of luck with that as well, but you can still keep them both going. Excellent stuff. Barry, what did you think of Marie-Louise and Morwenna on Saturday's show?
I thought they were better today.
You thought they were better today?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's pretty good. So this